Last left our heroes. Who would like to do the recap?
After gathering supplies, the party had ventured forth to the Black Keep. After a cursory examination, they found out that the keep was actually made primarily of corpses.
That is correct.
However, undeterred, the party pressed on into the keep to figure out exactly what was going on, and hopefully to stop whatever plans Kosui had. And then we fought a gelatinous cube.
That you did.
Two.
And it
No,
almost
more than one.
almost ate Ryuki. I guess technically maybe started to eat?
I mean, he's still alive. He's fine. Whatever. He's just permanently traumatized.
I mean,
Right?
do you say that fly is eating you if it secretes its saliva on you, which it does all the time, anytime it lands?
Well, if I'm
Let's not think too hard about. Let's not think too hard about the vor implications and move on.
Somebody's getting up on this.
This week on Valoris.
Right. All right. So
This week
you
on
guys
Valoris.
successfully navigated through the first level of the keep. You are now on the second.
Yes.
Let us
Well,
begin.
to me, it looks like I'm on the world map, so...
Is that what?
We're not. What are you talking about?
Just had to prove me wrong, didn't you?
Yes.
I'm
All
on
right,
a
the map is
very-
completely dark for you guys, isn't it?
Not for me.
I can see.
I can see.
I can see.
Dark vision's great.
I know,
Well,
right?
I also have my lantern on, so...
Why the fuck wasn't I a tiefling in goddamn Anasaurel?
4th edition
You have no
tieflings have
foresight.
low light vision, not dark vision. Get it right.
I mean, to be fair, if I had foresight, I would be a ranger in the game.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like, I'm as close to a ranger as you can get while being a druid. What's that animal? Just shoot him. Anyway.
2 seconds here.
I already see what looks like blood.
Hold on. Stop. Stop moving. Stop moving.
Okay.
Of course, right when I go to reload level 20, the background loaded in. Notice I was clicking. Reload.
There we
Yeah.
go. I had to adjust some things for the stream here. All right. As you guys descend down into the lower level of the keep, you can see stone walls surrounding you. Looks like this level of the keep has been used a little more than the first. You can see a large, appears to be a pit descending down in front of you, and then a room appears to off to the left, and something odd to the north.
I'm gonna strike a torch.
Okay.
I can't see shit.
You can't see? Hold on.
It's super dark.
But you do have sight though, right?
Yeah, I have sight for a small radius around my character.
Actually, be able to see like and
So,
I had a torch going as a
Did you set all players you like on those two, Catherine?
Yeah.
Yeah, everything should be fine now.
yeah, I can see stuff. It's just the background isn't moving it.
All right.
That's my internet.
So,
This thing.
you guys are in exploration mode. What are you guys doing?
Isao's going to assume a sneaky stance. He doesn't know Shizuka's coming up behind him, and start exploring.
Okay.
I can't see him right now. Because he has a lamp, right?
Yeah, you should. 1 second. Yeah, you should have sight. You might need to reload.
More pits.
Isao, make me a perception check.
You would, wouldn't. I I take the second round.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that you can take the second roll. You thought you heard something for just a second. It must have been nothing.
Indeed, nothing.
Like Skyrim now?
Yes.
Get shot in the
Apparently
face.
what NPCs
Must have been my
do shit.
imagination.
It is a door in front of you.
I will note that is there.
All right, Richado. As you
Yes.
peer into the room, you can see several vases or urns, some sort of containers, seem to be stacked neatly in almost a square pattern. Dried spots of blood line the floor.
Hey guys, I got more blood over here.
This seems to be a theme here.
Really? There's
I mean,
blood in the
they're all
Tower of Corpses.
corpses, though.
There's blood in the Tower of Corpses. Who would have thought?
So let's not go the bloody way, you think, Shadow?
That's the light, Shizuka.
There's a door over here.
I guess that's fair.
Let's go to the door.
All right, who's going to open the door? It is
Thank you.
a metal door. It has an iron clasp on it. It looks like it opens outward.
Reiki opens it. Before mimic.
Inside, you see what appears to be at least a cot in your direct vision. Looks like it's unkempt, unmade.
It's a dirty room.
Several more cots inside. Looks like
Excuse
they've
me?
recently been used.
Huh. How odd.
Maybe
Some
by the
people
people
here.
that were dying.
Maybe we can sleep here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how about we lock the?
I'm up
Maybe
for
we
that.
could lock the door behind us and take a break.
It seems like a pretty sturdy door. That might be a possibility.
I like that.
Does it lock from the inside or the outside?
I'm sorry?
Does it lock from the inside or the
You're not noticing a lock, but it does swing outwards. It would be a bit of a gamble, maybe.
So wait, does it swing? So what you're saying is that it swings this way?
It
this
swings
way.
towards you.
So this way.
Correct.
You could probably bar the door.
Well, no. We would be boring ourselves in if we weren't bored.
I mean,
Wait, where did we come from? 'Cause I kind of missed that.
Down here.
I get that. Right.
The
What
blocked,
let me?
there was the blocked passage that had to think about the barrier.
I remember Lex wasn't here last week.
Yeah, he was not here.
Oh,
If you guys want, give me 2 seconds, and we can just do a closer recap.
right.
Oh, my recap wasn't good enough. I see how it is.
We're gonna use the map and everything. Because Lubu is very visual oriented.
I'm trying to, I guess.
Yeah, as you guys, again, navigated through, you found several familiar faces, such as...
Oh, that thing.
We
Don't
killed
worry, we killed it.
and these
We
things.
killed those two. We killed those two.
the Gelatinous cube was really the worst part.
Yeah.
That's the small one, not the
The
big one.
melty ice cube.
The other picture is better.
Yeah.
Yep.
But-
That's the one that almost got Reiki.
Didn't
Okay,
Reiki just
so,
like run into it?
Yep.
so how did the thing? How did we get trapped? Is it just we were walking down a hall and
The door shut behind us.
Okay.
Correct. The
Like
keep,
Haunted Mansion
the
style.
keep basically closed in on you. It seems to be keeping you prisoner.
When we say windmill of corpses, are like the walls? They're actually like
Once you're
visibly-
inside, you're not really noticing it. It's mostly smooth stone architecture. It's actually
Like the outer wall was corpses.
correct. It's a very fine craftsmanship that even
Now-
of dwarves would admire.
now. Did it? Oh wait. It's all carved stone. Or is it like Operation Black Protection?
It is carved stone.
Okay.
From what we've gathered, it seems like it's a keep that existed that has been covered in bombs.
Yeah, pretty much this place has been desecrated.
Okay.
Like every single thing we've seen in this forsaken land.
Has there been anything sentient that we've seen, heard, found, whatever since we got here?
Creature things.
Gelatinous cubes.
I said sentient.
They're sentient.
I didn't say smarter than me, which that probably was.
We have still yet. We're pretty sure that the shadowy monsters are sentient to some extent because they do like talk a little bit and laugh.
But we have not encountered individuals, humans, non-demis.
Okay.
That is correct. All right, we good to move on?
Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to.
Nope, not a problem. It's good to know where you're coming from.
So yes, we could theoretically find a way to bar the door from the inside, but it's also possible that if somebody came by, they could bar the door from the outside.
And smoke us out.
Well,
I can teleport.
I would like to say though it would probably be much harder for them to get in than us to get out.
Mm. And
Because
he
the door
can't
swings
teleport.
this way, so we can theoretically put it down, I guess.
Do you guys want a
It's how
chance
lays
of
down on a bed.
short rest?
Yeah, might
Yeah,
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's bar the door from the inside.
Okay.
I think I've got like a stick or something.
I was about to say I can use several javelins to try to jam into the frame and stuff so that it kind of wedges it shut.
Okay.
Yeah. It
You can
opens.
also do like watches.
Screw watches.
So, over the course of the next hour, you guys do hear a little bit of odd sounds coming from the other room, but you know, you get up and you check. You don't really notice anything too much. Go ahead and you guys will successfully do a 1 hour short rest. Do your recovery if needed.
Did I actually do combat last time around? Like,
Yeah.
my full HP?
I did not use any of your superiority dice.
Okay. Alright, so I'll take the action search back. Yeah, I was gonna say, it looks like I'm at full HP, so. Okay.
Yeah, no, he didn't.
Now, the real question is how many ones did I roll?
I don't remember too many.
That's an unfortunate roll.
No more than usual?
Oh my god.
You could just replace hit dice with healing surges.
Who, me? The warlock?
Yeah.
I actually like that mechanic.
Oh, healing surge.
Yeah, I read through the player's handbook this past week.
For 4th edition.
I really liked the monster stat blocks as well for the monster manual because of their roles. So you have like 5 different types of goblins with different roles.
All right, everybody done with their healing? Everything that you need to do?
Yep.
I had to roll so many hit dice, wow.
Don't forget Song of Rest.
Oh god damn it. Too late now.
everybody gets to roll it if you're not at max.
Well, okay, I'm not even gonna bother rolling because I only need 1 more hit point to be at full.
Could be a matter of life and death.
What if you roll a 0?
No, literally not possible.
No, it's improbable, but it's possible. Do you want me to hit the improbability drive?
Here, if it makes you feel fucking better, I'll roll a random ass d6. Boom, full health, done.
So the Song Rest is 1d6, right?
I don't even know what it literally
If
is.
you roll and die, I believe it's still 1d6.
I can double check.
Yep, well, anyways.
All right, so You guys have fully recovered. You exit out the room. Who's leaving first?
It's how will.
Okay.
Say little
As you walk
thing.
out, make me a perception roll.
I'm good at those.
You hear some sort of odd sound coming from the large pit in the center. It seems it's coming deep down.
I'll walk over to it and shout hello down the pit.
Okay. Roll initiative.
Why is the turn
Yeah,
order up?
roll initiative, of course.
God
Oh,
damn it! Come on!
so if we were doing Pathfinder 2e, I would probably take my perception roll as initiative.
That would be correct.
For all our viewers that are thinking of playing second edition Pathfinder.
That's right. This Friday,
Wait, what?
we're doing a Pathfinder playtest on Friday.
Oh, okay.
That 0 initiative Shizuka.
That's not good.
All right. Isao, you will see.
Oh, I haven't rolled yet. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Don't fucking judge me.
That's a 50 DKP minus.
We will. All of our viewers
All
on.
dodging. Seeing as our viewers on Twitch is us. Hi, us.
Watch there be actually like watching.
Okay.
stuff.
So emerging very quickly from the pit, it's not incredibly large,
Guy?
but a menacing creature appears. Its writhing tentacles. Let me show everybody here.
Quick Catherine.
Yes.
It still says we're playing Rocket League.
Are we?
Are
playing
we
Rocket-
not? This looks
I'm
like
pretty
car
sure
soccer.
We're not, because we have more viewers than Rocket League.
Fucking burn.
Lol.
Oh, like right here you say that.
It's a thing.
All right, time to get serious. Let's do this.
It looks like a very pokeable eyeball.
Ryuki,
I
Okay,
had
what's
arrows.
here?
you have initiative.
And I have all these fucking people in front of me.
That you do.
Who cares? You're fast.
Yeah, I can move it to 40, so let's see.
Remind me, is moving through people, does that qualify as difficult terrain? if
I
they're
have
allies?
not been using it. I assume that the players will allow each other to pass. If that ever becomes an issue, then we'll address it. But I give you guys that
Honestly,
advantage there. But the enemies can also do the same.
Is this double feet, or is it straight?
This looks like straight to me.
It should be fixed.
Right? He runs out and then realizes he can't see anything.
Isao has his torch on him. His lantern.
I cannot see his house torch.
I can't see anything either, and after I sent you a screenshot.
How about now?
Now I can.
There we go.
So that was 30.
It's
Yeah, it's too far.
the clicking within the order with the buttons.
Alright, so I'm going to end my turn there. Because I can't really make it to the monster in this turn.
Makoto.
I'm gonna move right here.
Okay.
That's a thing.
It is a thing. Its tentacles are waving below it. It's just gazing out at you.
Good thing to know it's just schoolgirls.
Anything else, Makoto?
I'm gonna just, you know what, I'm just gonna hold position.
Richado.
I guess I'm gonna come out.
Right, there seems to be a lot of commotion going on in this room.
Oh, hello.
There you go, insulted.
I was going to say I'm going to try and play a song for it and see if it's friendly.
Okay. What song?
I don't know. Do I know any traditional Japanese folk or
What is
folk songs?
Japanese?
Do
Yes,
I know any
you're a bard.
traditional
Of
ones?
course you do.
Okay,
All right,
I'm gonna.
you ready? You play, I sing. Be a man.
This path is a coursing river.
Yeah, man.
All right. Are you doing any sort of bardic action there, or just playing?
I am going to play because I don't actually think there's anything I can do unless this is 3.5.
This is not 3.5.
Yes, sadly. So,
Sadly, fuck you.
in any case, I will play to it and hope that it's friendly. Because I am sure as fuck not getting close to that.
Okay.
For the time being.
We shall see. Lou, it is now your turn.
Oh my god. Well, I'm gonna go see what all the commotions is about. Oh, hey, the thing.
Remember, you do have a torch.
Can I throw my torch at it?
You absolutely can.
Well, I'm doing that.
Oh my gosh.
And then I'm gonna finish my move. And... Yep, follow it up with a Sableton. Yeah. So, I don't know. Roll for improvised weapon. with the
Yes,
torch?
that is correct. Dex-based attack.
It must be so confused. It had very nice music for about 6 seconds, and then all of a sudden that torch ran in its eye.
We'll see.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that missed.
So you reel back, launch the torch. It unfortunately misses, hits the side of the wall, falls down the pit.
Nice throw.
That was an excellent throw.
Alright.
All right.
And I'm gonna follow it up with an actual attack.
Oh, nice crit.
That makes up for it, right? Yeah, that works.
Okay. You strike the creature. A spark of lightning strikes about 5 feet away from Asao. It does not hit him.
Damn.
Well,
You have lured the witch.
Anything else?
Yeah, that's my turn. I'm done.
Alright, creature's turn. You will get, you can use your reaction for an attack of opportunity.
Yes, I can.
Do you have a ranged weapon?
Yep.
Or reach weapon, rather. Strike. Okay. A second bolt goes off. Obviously, you hit it at, when it was 10 feet away, moving towards you. Strikes the ground about there. The creature moves in, its tentacles flail. It's going to make 3 attacks. Makoto, Lubu, Isao.
So where would I have hit it right when it was right here? Wherever I hit it, its movement 0 for the rest of the turn.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me readjust that then.
I forgot about that part, Sentinel.
That is very nice. So, instead... make sure I don't have reach. Okay. Change in plan. 3 attacks coming in on Isao.
Thank
Sorry,
you
bud.
guys.
hey,
My
I
bad.
just tried to play a song in it, so
First
No,
I like
strike.
how none of us attacked it but Lubu, and it's just like, fuck this guy in particular.
Tentacle whips out. Hits you, Isao. 14 points of damage. You need to
I
make...
immediately teleport away.
Do you have said ability?
Yes.
Let me see that. God damn it. I will allow that, however, it's got grapple attached. So, you need to make me an escape check.
Okay. Escape check. Would that be acrobatics?
This is going to be acrobatics.
Sorry about that.
Nope, you're fine. Nice. You do not successfully evade. So, your ability is
But-
not... Go ahead.
Don't teleports ignore grapple?
Let me read over your ability real quick.
It does say the attack misses you when you teleport as the reaction.
Oh, it's an automatic miss then. Okay. So in this
attack.
case, I will allow you to do your ability. However, it's still going to try to attack that square, missing 3 more times. It is now
I think that's where it was, yeah.
Hal's turn.
So Hal's gonna to the doorway, and then that's 20 feet. So then just south of the jungle. And then take up an offensive stance.
Dodge action? Okay. Isao.
Ishao shakes his head as he regains his bearings, heads out the doorway. Not ending on Richado,
No problem.
and fires at the creature.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Sorry, 1 second.
Okay. All right. Corded. As you launch your bolt, striking it very near its central eye stalk, it winces in pain. You can see that it's trying to flee, essentially. However, it cannot advance. Anything else?
End of turn.
Shizuka.
Alright. What? I don't think there's much I can do here.
Are you resistant to lightning?
I should be, given, Cleric of Susano and all that.
I don't know. I don't know if you actually are at this level. Well, go hit it. Oh.
I'm resistant to lightning.
In fact, I'll do one better. I will cast Bless on excuse me, on Ryuki, Lu, and Makoto.
Okay.
So
Oh shit! I actually get blessed for once.
yeah. Well, you're in the front line for now, so there you go.
Bless is a D6.
D4.
D4.
Yep, a
Okay.
D4. All right. Any other actions?
That's it for me.
Ryuki, top of the order.
Reggie's gonna run up and hit a bitch.
Nice.
The blue dot is a reminder that you guys have Bless.
Yep. He's gonna attack in a fashion that some might call reckless.
That is
That one did
definite
so much.
strike. As soon as you strike, a bolt of lightning arcs off this creature, strikes you. You will take 6 points of damage.
3 points. I have lightning resistance. Also, I am going to use my Savage Attack ability to re-roll that damage, because that was shit.
Okay. Okay, recorded.
I like how you roll a 1 and it does 9 damage.
Any other attack?
Yes, I'm going to use my second attack.
That is a strike. Again, 6 damage as lightning arcs off of it. You fight through the pain.
So 1, 2, 3 damage.
Alright, I believe you are now out of actions. Makoto.
I am.
Alright, I'm go in and attack with my sword. And all these fucking numbers. Hold on. Oh, that's the damage, right? Where's that? Alright. Sorry, I got confused by that. Oh, baby!
That crit, though. You guys are on fire tonight. You may
Nice
yet
to see that my
survive.
Bliss is doing so well.
Yeah, it's like stagnant ones.
God damn.
Alright, so 16 damage. Again, a bolt of lightning arcs off of it, strikes you for 6 points of damage. This thing is bloodied.
You know what? I'm gonna take a step back and switch weapons.
Okay, that is an attack of opportunity. Alright, AC 18. Strike.
That's a hit.
You are hit 4. $14 points of damage. Tentacle just whips out, smacks you across the face.
Ow.
Get slapped.
I've seen enough anime to know where this is going.
Well, you know what? Fuck you.
So 12 will not strike. The tentacle must have knocked you slightly off balance. Richado.
Well, since we seem to be pretty set on attacking it.
Wait, there was another option?
Hey, I was playing music. I thought I might.
They wanted to befriend it.
We shall try diplomacy against the tentacle monster.
Hey, you never know.
It wasn't attacking us. I just figured, you know.
Exactly.
What you doing, Richado?
Okay, so I am. It's focused on right.
Yes and no.
Does it have an eye in the back of its head?
Technically, you have not seen the back of its head, but you don't think so.
Alright, I'm going to go flank around behind it and poke it in the back of the eye with a, or back of the head, I don't know. I'm gonna poke it with a sword.
Okay. Roll to hit. That is a strike.
And I am expending a Bardic Inspiration die for... I've literally just forgotten what it's called.
Damage?
You can't Bardic Inspiration damage.
Yes, you can, actually.
Depends on your school.
Psychic Blades, my bad. Which is... I haven't fucking used this in forever.
Wait,
I
are you a
just saw
Valor
the
Bard?
thing.
No, I'm a Whispers Bard.
Well, while you look for that, we're going to go on to Lou's turn. You're also going to take 6 points of damage as lightning arcs dances down your sword, running up your arm.
Worth it.
And that is a lot of damage. Okay.
Whispers Bards are ridiculous.
I'm going to get up in its pache and stab it more.
Strike.
Wait, did you add the Bless to it? Not that it matters much.
No, I didn't this time. And I'm going to try to use my inner intuition to figure out which of the like 30 tentacles he's actually standing on and do a trip attack.
He's floating there above the pit.
Well,
At least you can
I tripped
slice
fire
it,
elementals before, so
Yeah.
I'm still convinced this can work.
He is not going to fall prone.
God damn it.
The anti-Lubu bot, almost. This thing looks like it's on its last legs. Probably expending the last of its
Wait.
effort. Go ahead.
It told me it's floating. It's not on any legs.
That's God damn. Get the hell out of my channel. God damn it. That's actually pretty good. Why don't you go ahead and take a point of inspiration?
Yeah, for a terrible pun.
that
I
was,
didn't
that
really
was
put
pretty good.
that. Don't mind that.
Ever.
Worth it.
Okay.
Alright, go on. Sorry.
All right. So it's going to expend the last of its efforts, striking out at the party. Let's see. We will do. 1 second. First attack on Ryuki. AC 19. Should be a strike.
Yep.
Tentacle again lashes out, hits you kind of in your side. You will take 13 points. This is blunt damage if it's necessary. Lou.
I'm
Okay.
not raging, so no.
Fortunately, an AC 11 is not going to strike you.
It-
But a follow-up attack will with an AC 18.
Yes, it will.
15 points of
Holy shit.
blunt damage. I also need both of you to make dexterity saves. Or acrobatic. As it's
wait.
attempting to grapple you guys.
You could
wait,
do
can-
athletics as well.
Can I do athletics?
Oh yeah, can
Is it the
This
grapple?
this one is acrobatics.
Also,
well-
do not forget bless.
I?
That's for saving throws.
Oh, it's not a saving throw? Oh, okay.
Richado, you don't need to make the roll.
It was the garbage chat. Roll.
I
Does it back.
So
For no reason.
Does bless work or not?
Yeah, you can.
No.
You, for
Okay.
well, technically, no, it won't. It won't. You guys still won't be able to hit the DC, unfortunately, even with your immaculate 8. As the DC's 14.
Well, hey, that 8 would have been a 15 if I could roll athletics.
That's true.
I apparently stole both of your fucking luck. I thought.
Apparently. So, its tentacles reach out, intertwine around you after those attacks. It has you in its hold. It does not seem like it wants to let go. However, this creature is not looking good.
Hal is going.
Hal.
Does this put me in striking range?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to hit it.
Oh, that crit though. God damn.
Does that kill him?
That is going to be enough to bring it down. However, as it's falling, its tentacles
It
still
drags us with us.
have
Oh
hold.
my God.
It is attempting
That's
to
not the
drag you guys in.
Because it's still my turn, can I try to use my other strikes to break the tentacles? I do still have 2 more 3 if I use for force.
I will let you target one of the 2 tentacles.
Alright.
Obviously, Lou is much closer, would make a lot more sense.
Right next to me, I'm going to use my strength to try to hit the tentacle grabbing moves.
Okay. You strike it hard, and I am going to now give Lou advantage on his saving throw. Sorry,
Which saving
sorry,
throw am I
Ryuki.
running?
I want you to make, again, as it's trying to drag your characters down, there is a lip here at which you guys could use your strength to kind of hold yourselves back from being pulled down. So,
This you can add bless to.
that is correct.
Oh baby!
That blessed though. Hey, we both got 19. Wait,
Well, Lou, you were rolling at advantage, remember?
Oh.
Lou, as it's pulling you in, you plant your feet soundly against the lip and pull back. You're able to finally break free. Ryuki, do you want the good news or the bad news?
Hit me with the bad news, baby. Let's do this.
If the creature had any loot, it is now at the bottom of the pit.
Damn.
The good news is you put your feet against the wall. Part of the wall breaks away as you're sliding forward. You use your hand to grab hold of the side, and you're just able to barely hold on as the creature topples in and lets go.
That's a roller coaster ride of fucking description.
I know, right?
Don't give him the big head.
I did get.
Yes, you did.
Okay, we killed it. We definitely killed it.
You definitely killed it.
I look
Tasty,
around and go,
tasty loot.
I wonder if it wanted to be friends.
Says the guy who attacked it first.
But we played it a song. Okay, you guys are back in exploration mode.
So, does anybody have any clue what the hell that was?
No idea.
It was an eyeball with wiggly things.
It hurt.
I saw it with my own eyes.
I mean, I know it hurt.
Watching us before you attacked it.
Yeah, it wasn't really
Maybe.
doing anything until you hit it.
I look around like I didn't hear what you just said.
There's another pit over this way.
Let's
Let's not.
So there's the blood room and the pit room, and then this pit room.
does.
Ooh. Next, they'll be combined to be a blood pit.
Okay. Is anybody going to get close enough to examine those vases?
I love
those
how
are
everyone
amazing.
just double backed.
They're like, oh.
Well, everyone's like triple backing because
Like that.
It's like blood.
DM, are you
Shizuka, as you get closer, you can start to smell something very sanguine.
At this
Can't
point,
hear
you
that
just
word
hit-
without thinking, what does sanguine mean? It means hopeful. Also, means bloody. That pretty much covers all the options.
Are sanguines like the North Pole equivalent of penguins?
Yes,
Oh god.
it's sanguines.
But anyway, so like Shizuka will just like her nose will like she'll just go.
It doesn't smell putrid, but getting this close, you can start to smell blood. Do you wish to examine closer?
Yeah, well,
Sal will dip his finger in and taste the blood.
It
Shizuka will slap his hand.
okay. Yeah, he dips his hand like his mother was baking cookies and he was trying to steal a little bit. Puts it on his tongue. You slap his hand away. It is definitely blood.
At this point, Shizuka will just go like, really?
There's only one way to know.
Isao, you took a drop of that blood and put it on your tongue. You feel a little more rejuvenated.
I like this stuff.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I knew it! Mikado
Kinda
points
how
out
guys.
Shizuka will pull out her hammer. Do that
Not
again.
like that. Not like that.
Mikoto just points dramatically at his cell. I knew it! He's a vampire!
What now?
A what pyre?
We've been outside in the sun with
That could be
That means
anything.
I'm a master vampire.
He's a day pyre.
Let's continue.
He covers all of it. He covers himself entirely. How do you know he's not sparkling?
Okay, Catherine.
God.
Okay.
Catherine, for a moment, I thought you said gay fire. I'm like, wait, what?
No, that's me.
All right.
Yeah,
So what do you guys
Shizuka
wish
will-
to do, if anything, with these?
Shizuka's gonna look at the labels.
There are no labels. They're just nondescript porcelain vases.
There's no markings or anything?
There is no markings. Some of them are cracked a little bit. Judging by the amount of blood in these, you think that maybe if you pooled them together, you might be able to collect 2 or 3 in a vase if you wanted a souvenir.
I'm just gonna. This sounds really stupid, but I'm gonna use a medicine check to see if I
Okay, make a roll.
determine the properties of the blood.
Okay, so it's blood, but as you examine closer, it's actually partially infused with something else. Almost, you want to think a potion of healing?
I'm gonna compare the smell with the actual potion of healing I have.
Okay, obviously the two are different. Your potion does not have that kind of bloody, metallic kind of smell to it. But you can see, maybe not 1-to-1 mixture, but you could almost believe that, yeah. Maybe it's a potion of healing mixed with blood.
Fuck.
What did you find?
Well,
You would also think that it would have some restorative properties as well. Though, to what extent, not quite sure.
so it is blood, but it's also a healing potion?
I knew I felt something.
Seems like an odd mix of things.
Look, they were trying to water down the healing potion. That's all they had.
Why would you water down a healing potion?
With blood of all things.
I don't know.
Imagine-
That's so sweet.
Imagine if you were 5 people.
Maybe he's trying to get
And-
rid of like blood rot or something.
You have 1 healing potion. You put the blood in, you put the healing potion in, and
Oh wait, maybe it's
La-di-da.
just
That
the
makes
blood
no
of somebody.
sense.
Maybe it's just the blood of somebody who drank a lot of healing potions.
Anyways, we're not
Dakota
touching
Shrug.
this. Out. Everyone out.
They could be using the healing potions to purify the blood.
As I said, what if they're trying to like solve blood rot or something?
I walk over to the
I don't
hole.
know. I think Kosui's just sick.
I mean, he did have a statue of himself.
Can I see my torch that I threw down the hole?
No, you cannot. It is a black abyss down below. Do you wish to strike up
What?
another torch? Hold on, don't get too far ahead.
yeah, I know.
Yeah. Might as well.
Oh, I see
Okay,
it.
let me fix that real quick.
A black abyss? Can I see anything down it?
Even with your sight, you cannot see to the bottom.
Okay, we're not just going down after that torch. It's over 120 feet down.
All right. Isao, Hal, Ryuki, you all may make a perception check.
I'm good at these. Not.
I'm waiting for the nat 20 now that you've said that.
Yeah, almost.
Almost.
Okay. And
Also, +2 ain't bad.
just missing Isao there.
It was something like my +8 to athletics.
Hal and Ryuki, as you guys are walking around listening, Isao, you're just kind of too focused on maybe this door that's partially ajar up to the north. But Hal, Ryuki, you swear that you heard laughter coming in this direction.
How? I'm gonna go look in there.
I'll cover you. We hear something from down the hallway to the what direction is that? West,
East.
east, to the east.
Beast.
I don't
Obviously.
think we should follow the creepy laughter. It's...
I don't see anything.
Isao, for your role, as you kind of looked, you notice that the door is ajar and you can peek inside. You don't really notice anything that stands out per se. You can see what it's hard to see. I mean, you do have your lantern there, but you think maybe there are some beds inside.
I open it up all the way and head on in.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Issa will just take a look through and under the beds.
Okay. As you kind of rifle through, you're going to find a small coin pouch. It's going to have 13 black gold dragons.
All right. That will go directly to party.
And similar to the other beds, again, they look like they've been recently used. Hal, Ryuki, those that are moving in that direction, you're going to start to hear, you can definitely hear sounds coming from this direction. A little bit of talking, a little bit of laughing.
Reiki is going to put his finger up to his lips in the stretching motion and like motion for his out.
Okay.
Boo is going to stay put then, because he can't move silently to save his ass.
That's why he's asking. That's why Reiki wants us out to do it.
Isao puts his lantern all the way down, so it goes out. Y'all have to
Okay.
fight it later. And sneak forward towards the voices.
Do the voices sound like they're coming from the
All right.
north?
So I'm going to move your character just for dramatic effect, Sal. As you move in, you're kind of, again, sticking to the walls, trying to make as little light as possible. I need to give you a... You should be able to see the torch lights in here. Is that correct?
Nope.
Well, what the
Yes, now I can.
1 second. Again, you can see the flickering torches that are burning here. You can see stockpiles around the corner. Looks like fresh goods, rice, wine, other sundries. Coming from over here, you hear the definite sound of talking. Men talking. Door
You
to the
said
north
from-
is ajar, yes. And there is a door right where you're standing.
I don't hear anything from that direction.
You do. You hear the sounds of men talking, conversing from
okay.
beyond this door. Hmm.
And nothing from the north.
You're not really hearing anything distinct from the north. All of the commotion seems to be coming from the room to your east.
All right.
I'm trying to north. See if I hear anything. I'm assuming no. There's a shape.
To the north,
Yeah,
there.
where I am.
Yeah. I mean, you should be able to go through. You hear nothing. There is nothing in there. Just beds.
Oh,
They look like the beds
Sorry
look
about
like
that.
they were turned over and searched.
okay. Alright.
Isao would like to put out these lanterns as stealthily as possible.
Okay. How do you wish to do so?
Let's see. I will take off my overcoat or one of my pieces of traveling clothes.
Okay.
And just
Use it to snuff it out.
smother them.
No
Yeah.
problem.
I would use my hand, but that hurts.
Man, maybe I should have tried to sneak in with you. I could have stuffed those torches easily.
Right. I have to do it the hard way.
Okay, those torches are now out.
And they give
Actually, never.
signal.
Actually, never mind. I would not have been stealthy about it. Prestidigitation as a verbal component.
Well, you can whisper really quietly, technically.
That's true. That's true.
No guarantee that that'll work, but
Establish things.
Yeah, Isao is going to come over, open the door to the other side.
Okay, now make your stealth roll.
Haha!
As you
Jesus.
slide the door open, you can the sounds of these men talking kind of permeates through the cracks of the door. Like night for the robber, you can kind of listen in closely what they're discussing. They seem to be talking about villages. You'll hear someone mention Akita and the farms that he was once tilling. Another man is talking about he was a logger from Katsura.
There goes.
Simple conversations such as that. And I'm going to remove that barrier.
Are they in darkness as well?
There is a torch against the wall on me.
Yeah, do your thing.
Beep, boop, beep.
I'm gonna open the door up fully to my side and move 30 feet and make the signal.
Okay. The party, you hear the sound that was all agreed upon from the previous floor. What do you guys do?
I guess we follow the metagame pigeon.
Actually, I think you guys did a good job of not metagaming this.
I'm really trying.
Blue Boo. I'm still screwed up from the last battle. You want to go in first?
Oh god, put the light out!
Sure. Oh wait, are we still trying to be quiet?
Okay. As Sal is trying to communicate that on how you're the closest, make me an insight roll. You can roll with advantage. You guys have been partied together for long enough to. Again, you see these telltale signs that Sal's doused the light.
Yeah, so how does this
Hiding in a corner, trying to look like a barrel.
and how's the
That divinity reference, though.
I wasn't the lowest one!
Hal does a terrible job.
Okay, so here's gonna kind of what happens. Hal, you're gonna make a loud commotion as you're going to douse out the flame. You get it mostly out. You realize at the last second that part of it's still burning. You try to douse it out real quick. A slight burn on your hand. Oh fuck! That's loud enough. You hear the sounds of people. What was that? You hear footsteps coming this way. Let's roll initiative.
I want mine to be Pathfinder initiative, please.
Right? That would be awesome.
I just got rid of my torch too. Damn it.
Your torch is still there.
Well, I just doused it so I can't see.
Well, you
I mean-
didn't know.
Theoretically, apparently you got burned by it, so there might still be an ember or two.
Idea.
Let me roll some initiatives here real quick.
Ideas are good. They're useful. I also have an idea, but it's kind of going to be for after we kill these guys.
Good choice of music. See, that's the appropriate time to appreciate the music. Yeah. While he's rolling.
Fuck.
Alright, the stage is set. Makoto, you were able to react first. Again, you know that people are kind of stopped before you, sneaking. You hear the commotions coming from the other room. Go ahead.
Well, in other words, I already know that stealth is out the window.
Well,
Right.
it's not entirely out the window. What is your action?
Not for you.
That's a good point. I'm gonna move here, and then that was 20, right?
That was 20.
Right here. Do I see Hal like fidgeting with his torch?
Yeah, he kind of. I imagine him holding his head slightly in shame for making that noise. He's trying to debate what he should do. But what does Makoto do?
I'm just gonna say real quietly, Hal, you need a light? I don't know, are you?
Stay in the darkness. They're in bright lights.
Fair enough.
Then Hal just pressed himself against the wall.
Okay, which you can do on your turn. You didn't move squares, but it's for later.
Yeah.
Anything else,
Yeah.
Makoto?
No.
Hmm?
I was asking if you, if you're wondering, Hal, I was asking if you wanted me to cast Prestidigitation to light your torch.
So we're staying in darkness for now.
Okay.
Okay, so let me see. Hal? Okay, I see your stealth roll.
Yeah, real bad.
It was pretty bad. Let's see if he notices you. Oh yeah, he sees you. As he comes out, there's not much light in this room. Actually, I don't think there's hardly any. Does anyone have a light source?
I have my.
Nope, I'm in darkness.
No.
I can't see anyone.
Outside the room. Why not inside?
Okay, so he moved. He is able to get up to you. As he's moving, he draws his katana. He's
Does he have a light source?
no, he does not.
Okay.
Make sure that that's.
Should I make a stealth roll since, given the situation?
Again, he knows that he heard and saw something. He draws his katana. He's moving, inching closer to you, Hal. He thinks he saw something. He takes a swing. He is at disadvantage because he cannot see. Hal, again, as you said that you were trying to put your body against the wall, you know that you just haven't had a chance to really react in time. He swings. The blade dances in front of your face, just missing you by inches. The guard shouts, "There's someone here!" Ryuki.
Alright. Have fun. Let's check the distance. Probably make no problem. Are we...
I was gonna say-
Reagan, no, he's just gonna barge in there.
You know, this is one of those places I could very easily set up a defensive position.
That is true.
Are you suggesting I pull behind you?
However,
I mean,
technically,
whatever you
Lou,
guys
you
wanna
haven't
do.
seen the landscape yet.
Yeah, you could...
technically I can see I'm in a hallway.
In this hallway,
Right.
yes.
I already feel at home in this hallway.
Here's
Large
some
open,
metagame.
I was made for
large
this
open
hallway.
spaces.
Here's some
large open
metagame
spaces
for
scare
you.
me.
There's some more hallways up ahead.
No,
Ryuki,
this is the
Unsurprisingly.
hallway I know.
Ryuki, it's your turn. What do you wish to do? Again, it's pretty much darkness in here.
Frankie moves up and takes a defensive position.
Dodge action.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Lou.
There's 20 feet of members. Ah, I can see things. I'm going to move another 10 in. That's right here. I am going to use my bonus action to activate Tunnel Fighter.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cur stabby stab step down.
Yeah, obviously as you come around the corner with the torch, his eyes light up as he sees that he's instantly surrounded. Double strike, roll damage.
And against my better judgment, even though he's not a fire elemental, I'm sure I'm going to try to trip him.
And he fails his check. Again, as he was... There's definitely someone... as he loses his footing there. Now...
Can I roll for smugness?
Yes. But it's a 1d 3.5.
I see what you did there.
As this guy falls prone to the ground. You're pretty sure that everyone has been alerted to your guys' presence. Next is Richado. One other thing that I want to describe as you guys strike out to this character. You see him, it is a very... At first you're like, that is a very dark-skinned human. But as a closer inspection, as he's kind of on the ground, his hat kind of falls off to the side, you can see that he is indeed all black, as though he is a shadow. You can only see the white slits of his eyes.
That's awfully racist.
What?
So we're fighting Enderman.
Black Asians. Okay. Blasians.
Ah, Blasians.
You
Richado.
never heard of no Black Irish?
Alright, so we're gonna try something here that I haven't been able to use yet. Upon seeing upon hearing him and seeing him, is he dead on the floor? Or
He is not dead, but he is obviously wounded.
alright. Is there an ability for me to get to... No. I'm going to hold at the back of the column and... because there's nothing that I can do to get up there. But I do have a plan for next... Actually, could I hold until after Sal?
After Asao, yeah, go ahead and adjust your initiative.
Sure.
And Asao, it is now your turn.
Isau's going to try and stay in the shadows, which is light obscurity, and get into the stuff on the side here.
Okay. Just kind of like climbing up and around these barrels.
Then
Are you trying to get
finding
height?
a spot to slide down into.
Okay.
maybe.
What's your passive perception?
I think it is 10.
Okay. You look... The stuff here is pretty packed away. To find a really good spot, you're going to have to roll perception.
I could make that my action, sure.
You're kind of looking over things. It is very tightly packed. You think that maybe you found a spot as you kind of slide down in. It's pretty snug, though.
It's fine. Hopefully I'll stay hidden enough.
It's fine.
It's fine. Richado.
Yeah, that didn't go as well as I thought it would. No, fuck it, I'm moving up. So, 8.5. If I weave in between them, I can catch them.
Awesome. Richado
alright.
snakes his way through the party.
Can I just stab him? Yeah, stab dude in the back.
Stab dude in back? No, but you can stab him in his stomach, as that's what's showing up. Facing up.
I shall... Actually, I'm gonna stab him in the throat.
He is prone.
Okay. What does that mean for me?
You get advantage.
That is correct.
Okay. This one... Do I hit him?
That is a strike.
Alright. I'm expending another inspiration on this. Because let's not have him...
That's a very poor roll. But as you
That was.
as you stab down, he lets out his final breath.
Alright. Let's see. Magic to capture the shadow. And with this, I'm going to attempt to capture his shadow.
With what?
Using Mantle of Whispers.
Okay. Go ahead and throw it up for me if you don't mind.
Sure.
Hal, go ahead and start thinking about what you're going to do. Sorry, you're very quiet tonight.
When is he not?
Valid point.
So apparently this is not in the straight index, but here it is from 5e tools.
Let's see. Oh wow, fantastic. All right. So obviously the others would see you change. Everyone is pretty much in line of sight with you, and I think has light to see that change.
Apparently, he doesn't have to use the shadow right away. After
Yeah. I don't have to-
Okay, my fault. So
I was just gonna. I wasn't sure.
I'm going to put a marker on you. That way we can just keep track that you have that ability. All right. If there's nothing else, Hal.
Yeah, because I have to use that as a full action anyway, so can't use it.
It's just gonna move here and wait for somebody to be in range.
Okay.
And then attack.
You can definitely hear the shuffling of feet around you. Shizuka, battle will be approaching soon.
So first I'm going to oh right here. I can't move. There we go. So I was here. I'm gonna move up here.
Down one's 25 feet.
From what am I stuck on?
The wall.
I have no idea.
The hallway. Not
So here to right here. And
Okay,
just
30 foot.
going to hold and like pull out her shield.
All right. On 5, all hell breaks loose. From the south, you can hear doors swing wide, slam against the stone walls. You hear charging soldiers coming from the south. Also, from the east, shuffling of feet, many armed men are approaching.
I take this moment to say, behind me, everybody in the group.
Wait, it's coming from, you said the south and the east?
That is correct.
Okay. Oh, I was in the wrong spot. I thought they were
Also known as the Swees.
Sweet.
For some reason, I thought they were coming north.
Oh, they are.
They're coming from everywhere. We might be a little screwed here.
So what you're saying is we're surrounded.
Yes, I have a vague plan.
I haven't
Does it involve throwing a fireball?
No,
Unfortunately, none of them can reach this round, but they are all brandishing katana. Top of the order,
On the way
Makoto.
out.
They've got us surrounded. They're screwed.
Yep. Pretty much what I'm thinking.
I'm not surrounded. I'm just in a target-rich
I'm
environment.
pretty sure this party fights best when fighting on multiple fronts, splitting.
Yo, Lou, you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah. What are you thinking?
We take the fucker. We hold the southern front. Everyone else got the north.
I mean, that works too. I was gonna sit here and be like, I got a large pole. I'm gonna hit everybody.
Well, yeah. Now, there's also a tunnel.
If you can spare me a light now, that would be great. If not, that is perfectly fine.
Check. I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation on Hale's torch.
Okay. It magically springs to life.
Just trying to click.
And yeah, Lou, let's hold the front right here.
Okay. What are you doing on your action besides prestidigitation?
That is an action.
Okay. So, on to dead guy. He goes bleh. Ryuki.
So have we confirmed that these are like spirits or aberrations? Because
You're not sure, but I mean, you can speculate whatever you like.
They tried to kill us.
Whatever they are, they're dying.
Yeah.
again, perhaps.
Again,
Ryuki is going to fly into a rage.
Okay.
And he is going to attack the nearest person in front of him.
Okay.
Sorry. Global modifiers. There we go.
That is a strike. Great damage as you catch him across the stomach, slashing his yukata. And 5. Is there a save versus that lightning? Was it deck? Oh, there it is.
Yes.
Just gonna roll open for these saves. Fail. He takes the full brunt of that lightning
Doesn't the katana do an extra bit of damage?
on a
When
crit.
I crit.
Oh god.
Hey,
Going to attack the
finding the second purchase. All right. And another save.
They don't count that 2 in the lightning, I don't think. Oh yeah, he saves.
All right. Yeah, he definitely noticing that he got hit once before. He takes the brunt of your slashing attack. However, he's kind of moves in such a way that he can kind of arc the lightning off just slightly. Anything else?
Is using a potion like a quick action?
No.
Okay. Never mind then.
You're raging. You wouldn't use a potion. I smash it on my face and keep going. Okay, Lou.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna follow the plan. I'm gonna post up here, renew Tunnel Fighter, and this Chucklefuck should be enough.
He would be 10 foot away.
Alright. And I'm going to use my swings at him.
Okay.
That
Is
didn't do
Bless still in effect?
much. I was just about to ask that. How long does that last, and is it still in effect?
It lasts for, let me pull it up.
Minute, I thought.
Oh, it's only 1 minute? This definitely doesn't.
I feel like it's, yeah. Alright.
Unfortunately, he's just outside of your range, like he's taunting you.
But more importantly, I have Tunnel Fighter up.
That you do, but they don't know that. Isao, you think that you found a quiet spot there in the back.
I nestle into my little sniper's nest and take aim at the one furthest away from me.
Let's see. Okay.
And I will use my bonus action for Nomadic Arrow. And then I will
Okay, very good.
make my attack? Yes.
Unfortunately, as you shoot, it. Okay, go ahead.
Haha! Yeah, you start getting your things.
I cast interrupt DM's explanation.
I cast fuck you, I hit.
No, you fire that bolt across, and it looks like it's going to hit dead broadside of that stone wall, but it seems to magically almost curve, dancing past two of the guards, striking the one in the rear. That just sounds funny.
And you hear the cartoon scream as it makes the
right
dime turn pivot.
catching him unaware. The bolt just sticking out of him. He takes quite a bit of damage. He is kind of looking down in shock. How someone could make a shot like that. Anything else?
And
Richado.
You said there are people to the north, correct?
You hear sounds from your position. You definitely hear sounds from the south and to the northeast-ish.
Okay. I'm going to move up and give the... you know what?
Fuck it, I cast Fireball.
Basically, because originally I was going to be like, I'm gonna go be all sneaky, but then I realized
Do you have Fireball?
No, I don't.
No, not yet.
I was gonna be super sneaky and be like, I'm gonna change into the other guy and stealth behind them and murder them all from behind, and they'll all be like, what the fuck, why? And I'll be like, fuck you. But that would be really dangerous considering that Sal doesn't see me. And so it'd just be like, oh, it's that dude from earlier, just shoot him.
pretty much. I was just waiting for him to change your token into one of the Shadow Warriors.
Right?
Yeah, just get murdered.
All right, you guys need to keep track.
All right. All right, I'm just gonna move up and stab a bitch.
Okay. Ryuki's right there in front of you. Oh.
Please don't hit me.
Wait. Ow.
Ryuki seems to be shedding some blood, I believe.
Oh yeah.
These
He's too
12
pissed
hit.
now to care though.
A 12 will not strike, unfortunately. Their armor is just a little too strong for that. Your Sword of Sin bounces off of his lamellar armor.
Alright. And I cannot... Yeah, that is... Oh no, yeah, it is a bonus action.
Okay.
Hey Ryuki, have a party inspiration.
Nice.
I give you a short iambic pentameter.
That's your
Witness.
that's your first one that you've expended?
That is my third.
Oh, okay. So, just keeping track of your AC. All right. So,
Psychic blades.
Hal, it is now your turn. Hal, from your position, you hear commotion coming from the southeast and northeast.
Okay, so I do hear stuff from north of me.
Yes, you do.
So I am going to set up here and prepare, just hold attack.
Pick a square, though. I'm just gonna pick these 4 squares. Okay,
I will pick this square, and when somebody comes through this door, I am going to attack them.
great. Shizuka.
I am going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Great.
So at this point, originating from me, I'm going to pick pretty much all the party members that I can see to be unaffected by this.
Sure.
And if anything that is an enemy that I did not designate attempts to enter my circle, they have to make a save. They have to make a wisdom save. If they make a failed save, if they fail, they take 3d8.
Okay. And what is the wisdom save DC?
15.
So remind me when that happens again. Anything else?
Since I can't cast another spell this turn, she's just gonna keep holding up her shield.
I'm also pretty sure that since this guy's in the area, doesn't have to make
Yeah, he has to make a wisdom save now.
So let me roll that real quick. He will not make that save.
And he takes 3d8 radiant.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
I'm surprised it doesn't show the save on there.
Oh, I see. I see the actual damage was already rolled with that first spell. We'll go with it since it was higher and it was first. You...
Okay.
That blinding light, that radiant light, strikes this character, almost strips away some of his darkness. Seems to be, if this were Pokemon, it's super effective. He takes the damage, he drops to a knee. He is prone.
And the best part is, this spell lasts for 10 minutes.
As long as you maintain concentration.
Yep.
Yes. But you also have the item that lets you cast double concentration as well.
Here we go.
Yep.
Alright, so that was Shizuka's turn. My guy's turn, finally. Alright, so Lou, you're going to be able to take... let's see, 1, 2, 3... 4. You will actually get all 5 attacks of opportunity, because it's 10-foot reach, right?
Yep. I'm going to use my inspiration on that 11.
Okay.
Wait, how do you do inspiration? Is it just advantage or is it...
It's advantage.
Oh. Okay.
Do you wish to use it?
I mean... not much better.
Well, it's your choice. I haven't
Yeah, I
said what
know.
happened yet.
Well, we have a 12 does not hit. We know that much.
Yeah, might as well use it.
Okay. So, as these guys are piling in, you're going to effectively stop them. So, in that case, since you hit the first 2, let me recalculate this. Three. Alright, so we'll give me 3 damage rolls. Okay, and obviously since they're hit, they're going to cause a small pile up back behind where the others cannot get through. It's just too awkward for them at this moment. Tunnel Fighter was fantastic.
As a free action, can I tag team Makoto in the follow-up?
Yeah, you strike. You hold your hand out, you know, to your side. We'll see if Makoto wants to slap it. All right, so my guys' turns. Hal, character, kind of pops through. You strike him, or at least attempt to. Make your reaction. Okay. Second one obviously is a miss. As you kind of punch him in the face, he kind of wobbles off to the side. And fucking roll 20 crashed. 1 second.
Rip.
Yeah, indeed, rip.
Yep.
I'm gonna need to start investing in odd arrows.
Status effects. Okay. So, let me start making some attacks. First one on Ryuki. Swings a katana and AC 17, which I think will hit you.
Hits.
Okay. Slash for 7 points of damage.
Ooh, I am not looking good.
Richado. The katana. He tries to jab at you from around the corner.
Lovely.
It's going to be an AC 15, which I think will just hit you. Is that correct? With the +2?
With +2. Yes, because my AC is only 14.
It's 14 without the additional +1, correct?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
13 at base, 14.
Cool. Okay, he kind of comes around the corner and thrusts at you. You try to get out of the way, slices into your side. You're going to take 8 points of piercing damage. Let's see.
Ow.
Let's see. They still get 2 attacks on Hal. Okay. AC 14 is a miss.
Correct.
AC 21, strike. So he brings his katana down, trying to cut you across your forearms as he sees that you're using them as a weapon. You will take 9 points of slashing damage. That ends my turn.
Wait, this guy here has to make a.
Oh, very
saving
good.
throw.
And it's wisdom, you said 16?
15, but yeah, he
15,
makes, so
he will
takes, So he takes half.
Half of the 21, but it's radiant. Again, it strikes him. It makes him wobble slightly, but he does not fall prone. This guy who is prone, he is going to stand up. However, he's not going to be able to attack, unfortunately. Let's see. Now I believe it's Makoto's turn.
Well, first things first, high-fiving Lubu.
Nice.
Yeah.
Crisp one.
Immediately after that, summoning Naginata, moving up and taking his swings in, getting his swings in.
Okay, go ahead. Anyone in particular you're swinging at?
Top one.
Top one. Okay. That
God,
is
I
a
wish
strike.
I had inspiration. God, I wish I had inspiration right now.
I cast inspiration.
I would fucking use it for that crit.
No, as you pierce forward with your Naginata, you find Purchase driving deep into right above his hip. Anything else? Do you have 2 attacks?
Going for the twofer.
As you pull back,
Oh, there it is!
you were wanting that critical. It happened. Go ahead and describe it.
Makoto moves in after high five. I'm gonna describe from the beginning.
Yeah, go ahead.
As he high fives Lubu, who would knock it out of, appears in his hand immediately after, and he just, in a single smooth motion, takes one swing with the Naginata. It seems to glance off, but he twists it and swings it back up and goes for a clear strike.
Very nice. Anything else?
No, that's pretty much all my actions.
Dead guy still dies. Ryuki.
Yep. Raiki, so is it this guy that died?
He is not dead. He stood back up from being prone, but he looks like he looks as bad as you do.
Can I get a quick reminder again of how building works, 5th edition?
Yeah, you can always take your attack with your offhand, but you do not get to apply your strength modifier to the damage. And it requires a bonus action.
And
So you
the
get all your
offhand
Yeah, so you
must
get all your
be light.
Ah, that is correct.
Yeah, so you get all of your normal main hand attacks plus 1 offhand attack.
Alright. Sorry, I get to attack 3 times. Raiki is...
Do you have a light weapon?
I do.
Okay,
I
great.
in fact have a Tanto on me.
Nice, okay.
Raiki's going to pull out his Tanto, and then he's going to just dive into an attack against these guys,
Okay.
abandoning all of his defenses. One might call this a reckless attack.
Nice.
He's going to cry out, "Shizuka, heal me!"
Very direct.
I'm a tank!
All right.
That's a very good reckless attack.
If you remember from Lubu's attack, a 14 will find Purchase.
This is that.
Metagame pigeon.
I do believe you hit the wrong button, though.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
No, wait,
yeah,
yeah, two-handed. Yeah, I'm sorry. So, I don't know if you want me to re-roll that since I actually rolled two-handed.
Was it a difference in the die?
It's damage.
Not really,
die.
just damage.
Just re-roll the damage dice. You rolled a what? A 6?
I haven't even rolled damage yet, so
Oh, wait.
I rolled, that was for my Fury of the Storm. I'm sorry. I had to make it as confusing as possible. 1d8 plus 8 plus 2 because of my rage.
Okay. As you strike him once, he is on death's door.
I'm actually going to use my Savage Attacker to re-roll that since that was a particularly low roll. Never mind.
Tis unfortunate.
That's a sick reroll, man.
Right?
Sick reroll. The dice really wanted that outcome. So I'm gonna hit him again.
Oh, you definitely find purchase. 15 is enough to finally drop this foe. So you do a couple quick slashes as he's standing up. As soon, pretty much he stood up
And then
to
I'm
fall
going
back.
to attack the other dude with my Tonto.
Alrighty. Oh, that is a strike.
Yeah, minus 8 because secondary attack. So 11.
No.
Wait, no.
No,
it'd
that's
be-
a strike. It's your damage that gets modified.
Oh, it's my damage that gets modified.
You don't get
So-
your strength modifier.
Oh, I see.
That's it. Everything else.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
You would
Yeah,
get
okay.
your rage
yeah.
bonus though. So another.
Oh, yeah, so 5.
Okay. So you do a
4, I'm sorry.
the one that was prone stood up. You slash him 2 times. He stood up just to fall back down. As you pull out your Tonto with your other hand and you drive it into the face of the one standing next to him. You leave a large, well, had it been a normal humanoid character, you would have left a large gash, something that he would remember for a long time. Lou.
Wait, so which one got stabbed by Makoto? This one?
Top one.
What?
Pinky.
That one?
Furthest north one.
Okay.
That one, yeah.
I'm trying to. I'm gonna go for this guy, right?
Okay.
Oh, also reactivating Final Fighter.
Yep.
So that's around.
That was pretty much understood. Strike. All right. Two solid
still
strikes
up?
again. Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case,
I mean, you're doing a lot of damage. Okay. You can't trip. Well, I guess you could use the end of your pole arm. He will fall prone.
yeah.
Were you trying to say you can't trip him with the halberd?
I was thinking, like, you
Okay.
can't trip somebody 10 foot away. Oh, wait, he's got a reach weapon.
He has what is essentially a giant handled axe.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's my turn.
Isao.
Issao's going to just move along the top of the boxes to get better sight
Okay.
on everyone. And I don't know which was the one I attacked before.
He is marked with the blue dot. Because I knew you were
Okay.
going to ask.
You. And I will take a shot at the guy to the left of him.
Okay. Like
So-
standing in front of him? Or the one to...
No, above him.
Okay, gotcha.
His left.
Well,
Uh,
he's facing me, so it's his right.
Yeah.
but-
I'm with you. Your left. Mm-hmm.
And then I will use this in combination with an attack.
Okay.
If my attack would hit, that would be nice. So I'm not going to use
Okay.
my bonus action for lethal strike.
Okay, fair enough. Again, unfortunately, you had great luck the last time in curving your shot. This one, you were not as fortunate with, as it kind of flies through and smacks against one of the wooden chairs in the background.
And that ends my turn.
Richado.
Let's see. Let's try and... You know, Ryuki, do you got this?
The only thing holding Ryuki together is probably his rage.
Okay. I'm gonna go poke a bit.
I died 6 minutes ago. The only thing holding me together is rage and fury.
Wait, do they have... Do any of them have metal armor on?
It is not metal armor. At least,
Alright.
not what you would consider metal armor, hell.
Okay.
Are you gonna
I'm
heat metal? Is that what you're going for? They do have metal weapons.
I was gonna go for it. Yeah,
And one of them has a metal tip embedded in him.
That is true.
I'm gonna go for the guy that is right in front of Ryuki.
Okay.
And I'm going to heat up his sword.
Okay.
Let's see how much he enjoys that.
Okay, Constitution save. What happens on a successful save?
So he... Let me double check just to make... Oh, wait. I'll double check to make sure. So he has the option to... Creature with 6
The weapon, okay, heat metal does damage regardless.
You now have the option to... it is now your option to drop it instead of you will drop it.
Yeah.
Okay, if I hold on to it, I'll keep taking the damage from it. Okay.
Yes.
You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of your next turn.
Ugh. Okay. Anything else?
Since that's a spell, no. Actually, I'm gonna back up. Just a little.
Okay, if you back up, you will get an attack of opportunity against you.
Sure, I'll take that.
Which, you know, is at disadvantage, so who cares, right?
I thought he hit.
Actually,
Yeah, he hit the other one.
Oh, I can't see up there.
Yeah, there's one in front of Ryuki and then like 4 fucking more.
All right, you want the good news or the bad news?
I'll take the bad news. Cheer me up with the good.
The bad news is you are now out of my range. The good news is he's not going to hit you with an 11.
Okay.
So the bad news was bad news for you, not for John. Oh, got it.
Yeah, I know, right? Brother Hal, it is now your turn.
So I'm gonna hit the one that I hit before. First I'm gonna drop my force.
Okay.
And hit the one that I hit before.
Okay, he is the one standing on your character's right.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is unfortunate.
And then my
Strike.
And I'm going. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Not to jump back into the circle. You could jump into the circle.
You are not in the circle.
Then no,
your passive perception is high enough that you would notice the effect that Shizuka's, I guess, clerical ability is having on these creatures.
Basically, you see fairies flying around.
Okey-doke. That's weird.
San Francisco.
I think there.
Okay.
Yep.
So
And the thing is, like,
the one that you smacked in the face, he eyes you as you're trying to escape, and he tries to bring his sword down. Is he good enough? AC 15, just barely missing you. His companion standing there next to him, seeing that his compatriot just misses, he's going to try to strike. 22, he is going to find purchase. 4. 8 points of slashing damage. Anything else? Shizuka.
Shizuka's gonna move up, dragging the circle with her, and she's going to cast Cure Wounds on Ryuki in front of her.
Nice.
Are you serious?
I mean, it's still 11 back, right?
That's still bullshit.
Oh, I agree, but it is what it is.
All of these guys now count as moving into range of the spell.
Here's the thing: if they start there, they have to make it. If you move in or you start inside the circle, they have to make it.
It's a very powerful spell.
Yes, it is. The green and the blue are outside the range.
Yep.
All right. Anything else?
Hey, Shizuka, just as a thought, set an aura on yourself for the range of it.
That would be extremely helpful, actually.
How do I do that?
Double click your token.
Double click your token, and then it would be aura, and then 15 feet.
Yes.
Yeah. Fortunately, I don't have a way to show everybody your aura if I set it.
But it makes it easy.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's why I was able to know that these guys would be in range. But yeah, so there you go, 11 health.
All right. Fantastic. As you lay a hand on Ryuki's wounded body, wounds start to close as he feels just a little bit better. Bad guy's turns. Okay, so time to do some mass fucking saves here.
Oh boy, 6 saves, 7 saves, 8 saves.
Lou, you are going to get an attack on the 2 that you previously did not attack from before, so I need 2 attacks from you, and I got 7 saves coming in. I'm just going to mass roll them here.
Okay.
Sorry, I should have checked.
Yeah,
Wait,
you
wait,
know
wait,
how
wait, wait.
susceptible I am.
Roll the damage
Wait.
on the 1 attack.
Wait, I have a reach weapon. Do I get an opportunity attack?
Alarm Master?
Yeah, I think it's Polearm Master that gives you that, correct?
Yeah, those two kind of work in
Oh, I
conjunction
think you're
to give
right.
me shit tons of attacks.
Yeah.
Basically, if anybody
Yeah, you're right.
ever, he can attack.
Okay, so we'll just kind of describe the scene. Lou, as they kind of press in, you're still able to kind of keep them a little bit at bay. Tunnel Fighter is working as intended. However, there are just a lot of them. Shizuka, most of the enemies that moved into range are, again, they feel the full effects of this as the radiant fairies dance around and kiss them with the
With lightning.
with lightning. Okay, I thought it was radiant.
It is radiant.
It's radiant, but the thing is, like, they take a
Flame
form similar to my deity, or that
Oh,
would
okay.
represent my deity.
So okay, so that glistening lightning, it just that holy energy, it's almost too much for him to bear. So let me mark some characters here.
Oh, goody.
Okay. Those that fall prone are not going to get attacks. Those that did
thank
not
God.
are going to still be able to take their swings. However, only Hal. You're in the middle of 4 squares again, so.
Wait, so out of curiosity, do they take the full 21?
You can tell that this radiant effect is even stronger, I guess numerically. You've used the spell a few times. You can tell that this thing is severely affecting these. Even those that are, again, those that even don't fall prone, you can visibly tell the effects, the toll that it is taking on these characters. Let me do my attacks real quick. Lou 18,
That's hit.
Makoto 17,
That's a hit.
Hal only 14. And that's all. Hold on.
So wait, I'm going to use the other part of Sentinel, where if they attack Makoto, I get to attack them.
Okay, so go ahead and do that then. That's unfortunate.
I tried.
All right, so
but-
damages real
It's
quick.
the type of combat you're built for, isn't it, Lou?
Lou 7,
now?
Makoto 9. The one with the arrow that stuck out of him, Hal, you're close. Ryuki, you probably wouldn't notice this because you're raging. Shizuka and, let's see, Isao Richado. You will kind of see him. You can see almost the hesitation in this character, and he will speak in the midst of combat. No more, please free us, Makoto.
Wait, who said that?
The one marked in blue would be directly to the right of Hal's marker. However, you probably wouldn't notice just because of how many enemies are encroaching upon you and Lou.
That's a good point. Yeah, there's a lot of dudes here. Can I drink a potion?
Absolutely.
You got opportunity attack.
No. But that is your action.
Does a guy who's prone provoke chaos? Oh, Gaia in the corner. Never mind.
Anything else, Makoto?
I'm gonna discourage them from attacking me by casting Armor Bagathis
Okay.
and hold position.
Ryuki, is now your turn.
Ryuki is going to laugh joyously in the heat of combat and say, "Our hearts sing in the chaos."
Nice.
Jesus Christ.
And then he's going to attack this guy.
Okay, he's prone. Advantage. With the advantage, you will strike.
Nice.
As you bring your katana down on him, leaving a large gash.
I'm gonna hit him again.
Strike.
Nice. And then my Tonto.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use my Bardic Inspiration on him.
For
Wait,
Or is
why?
Bardic Inspiration only work last one round?
No,
Huh?
no,
Oh, you can't apply it to attack? Okay, I thought you could apply it to
no.
can't-
It's not for damage.
Okay.
That's only a Valor Bard.
Ah, That sucks.
Yeah, I'm kind of wishing I went Valor, but
And
hey,
then
I'm making
he's
it
gonna get hit with the
this.
Fury of the Storm.
All right, you do this wombo combo on him. Let me roll. I'm not even going to roll. It doesn't really matter at this point. As you hack him once, twice, drive your Tonto into him, the last breath escapes, and then he's struck by lightning.
This is like a final fuck you.
Pretty
Just
much.
dissolves into ashes.
Lou.
I think it's time to start stabbing everything. Wait, so is the one that I tripped still prone?
He is?
Fuck yeah, auto hits or crits? What's the rule for
Advantage.
prone?
Advantage.
Roll with advantage. They're not auto crits.
Auto crits would be stupid.
Oh, it'd be awesome. All my guys would just trip you guys all day.
Isn't it an auto crit melee if they're unconscious?
Alright, so burning my action surge, bonus action to reactivate Tunnel Fighter.
Okay.
I'm assuming all of those hit.
Yes, they do. So let's start doing damage. You're probably going to end up switching targets if you roll really high.
Yes. Well, no risk of that.
All right. That is enough to drive the one that is prone to the ground for the last time.
And I'm sped.
Okay.
And high five.
Yeah.
Isao.
The snail means prone, yeah?
That is correct. Because they're low to the ground.
Alright. I still have the other one. Taking care of the bonus action for no disadvantage.
Okay.
I will fire at the blue one and
Okay.
give him his wish.
Alrighty.
Nice.
All right.
Shit, a little bit early on that. That's enough.
Okay.
I hit the thing with the black.
As he's pleading with the party, again, to something about setting them free, your bolt flies true, strikes him square between the eyes. He falls over dead. Why?
Oh,
Blech.
that's not what he meant. Damn it.
And he just shouts out, "You idiot!"
For science! As he pulls his trigger on his temple, you mean?
Like,
Any other
Yeah,
actions?
That is a...
she's gonna literally get turned to like, "You idiot! Why? Did you not control yourself?"
I guess not.
Probably not.
Okay, if no other actions, then we'll go to Rachata.
Would I notice anything off about the armor? Could I do a real quick insight check?
Yeah, you may.
Well then.
I think you succeed.
Okay, as you examine the armor, it appears to be. It seems to be like woven cloth and yarn, traditional oyori, basically. However, your keen eye senses that it has been enhanced through magic.
Can I roll to slice the armor off with my swordism?
Yes, but I'm going to impose disadvantage.
Okay.
And which character?
Let's go with this one.
Okay. He is prone, so your attack is at advantage. You may roll normally.
Okay, let's hope for good.
Just enough. As you kind of slash at one of the strappings that's holding, you can see his breastplate has kind of shifted off to the side. Roll your damage. Okay.
I
Anything
don't know
else?
if that did anything, but I'm praying for usefulness.
Okay.
Other than that, no, because I don't exactly have anything else to do. Yeah, moving on.
Hal, and your hour of
Yeah. So that is going to be on all of the enemies. They have to make, I believe it's a 14.
a 14 wisdom save. Okay.
Or be
Frightened. They can't run away, or they can't move forward.
They can't move forward, and I think they have disadvantage on attacks while I'm in their line of sight.
Let's see. Creature can't willingly move closer. Has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is in line of sight. That is correct. Alright, so let me start making some rolls. And it's 30 foot around you, correct?
Yes,
And that doesn't require a key or anything?
nope, but it's my action.
That's a pretty good action.
It's a very good action. It's just that it's a
I was gonna say, like, 8 plus proficiency plus your wisdom modifier is pretty standard.
Yeah, but instead of pumping everything into casting modifier like a true caster would, I have split of Dex Wiz. But 14's not bad.
I mean, you say that my save DC is 14.
They have
Yes, I
all
would.
been marked with the heart icon.
And then I was gonna say, how do we save?
Well, the one that was trying parlay is dead. But
Good
it
job.
is still noted. We'll see if any of them reply.
Maybe one of them is now currently terrified.
If nothing else, it will be Shizuka.
That's it.
Shizuka.
At this point, Shizuka will actually ask this guy specifically before doing what?
That's not the one. It was the blue.
It was the blue one. He took a bolt straight between the eyes. But,
Yeah, but she's
you can
wondering if
you can
this
still
guy would
try to
know.
parlay for sure.
Yeah. So at this point, Shizuka turns to that guy and asks, what did you mean by when you said set you free?" Hello?
Sorry, contemplating. He will say, "We are cursed, dragged to this place. I fear there's no escape for us. Or for you."
At that point, Shizuka just gives that guy like the look of that says, "You know what? No, that was the wrong answer."
The answer's wrong, bitch. Okay. What would you like to do?
Hang on, I'm looking at this real quick. No, that hurts. God damn it! All my spells just hurt everyone when I cast it. That's the worst part of my spells.
That's about how I feel. I want to throw a fucking sword burst out,
really
but
wanna
I'm
throw
just
a-
like,
I want to throw a thunder wave out, but that'll just hurt everyone.
Yeah.
I want to do a sword burst, but more likely to hit Lubu.
Just keep summoning those fairies, man.
So at that point, she's going to point a finger at him and cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay. Strike.
Damage.
As he's giving his snappy retort, you point your finger, a bolt of radiant energy flies from your hand, striking him square in the chest. You can see it kind of radiate through his body. You can see he took the full brunt of that forceful radiant blast. He is not your fan anymore.
And then before she gets turned, she'll ask again, "I'll give you one more chance to answer."
Okay. On the characters' turns, The one that is prone, his armor is cut. He's frightened. Let us go. And we promise we'll do better. That character.
Perception?
You can make an insight
roll
roll.
Perception on him.
Insight. Mhm. You believe that he's telling the truth. Whether he speaks for the rest, you're not quite sure. However, as you're kind of glancing around with your insight, you can see a good majority of this group here look over to him, and they don't disagree.
And then, before they take their turn, Shizuka will address them again. If you want to be saved, back off, and then we will talk like civilized beings.
Okay, so here's what's going to happen. Those of you are in range will get your attacks of opportunity. Let me know if you take them.
I was gonna say Ryuki's gonna take his. He's raging. He's not paying attention to the conversation.
Do you think Lou and I could hear that conversation this time?
I will give you both a perception. Just normal, no modifiers.
Damn.
Lou, just out of nowhere. Sorry, I don't mean to steal your thunder there, Makoto. Very uncharacteristic for Lou. He hears the truce that's going on over there. And Lou, you may say something if you wish.
Yeah, I'll just say,
I think I rolled high enough for it too.
I basically tell Makoto, hold steady, but don't drop your guard yet.
Okay. Yeah,
Gotcha.
Makoto, as you're kind of opening your mouth to voice the same sentiment, Lou just kind of beats you to it, and the fact that he noticed it might leave you slightly flabbergasted.
Yeah, I'll just sit there. Wait, what?
Ryuki, you may make your attack of opportunity.
Very good. Do I attack with all my weapons or just one?
One strike, and he is prone, so you do have advantage. Oh yeah.
Not that would have mattered.
So I like to picture the scene as like she's like, okay, back off and we'll talk. And just as that guy's backing off, Ray's like, ah, no.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically exactly what's kind of happening there. The one in green, the one that was a little defiant. See, I told you they would betray us.
Don't mind him, he's just angry.
He seems to be alone in this stance as the others
He's had
continue
a bad day. We've all had a bad day right now.
to back
So
up.
unless you wish to die, stay there. I'm willing to talk with everyone else.
The others again seem to back up. Let's see. You did quite a bit of damage. The one that you struck, Ryuki, is not dead. However, he's pretty wounded. So,
He'll be dead my next round.
Makoto, it is now your turn. The characters, the shades or whatever, these samurai-looking guys, they don't press the attack. They seem to be curious as to what's going on in the north, and they notice that you guys are just taking a defensive position, not actively, fighting to gain the advantage, so to speak.
Well, Shizuka, I think now's as good a time as any to let the mess slip, don't you think?
Fine. And
I think you know what we're doing, Ather.
yeah.
I have no idea.
Anyone who was within visual range of Shizuka, you can just see her put her hand on her head. They can see like a shimmer of magic, and two fox ears are now appear on her head. Finally, I was getting tired of that.
All right.
And Makoto's dispelling his disguise as well.
Okay. You see two what appear to be kitsune in your party now. How do the characters react to this? The shades kind of look on in awe.
Ryagi's too busy trying to kill things.
He's just slobbering at the mouth. Ah.
I am raging.
Oh, I'm fully aware.
In a defensive stance, on all sides, just like not knowing what's going on.
I kind of poke one of Makoto's ears.
It kind of,
just to verify it's real.
Yeah, it flicks. It is definitely real.
I just go, huh? Look back to the people we were fighting.
Okay. As of right now, it's a standoff between the parties. Do you guys wish to kind of keep talking them down?
I'm gonna keep talking, but I'm holding this up.
Yeah.
Or, try to stop Ryuki from fucking this up.
Well, here's the thing. It's not my turn, and I know what to do to calm you down.
Yep. So, again, I'm kind of asking what the characters are doing. Don't worry about initiative per se right now, because there's a slight break in the combat as things are kind of taking a turn.
I was gonna
Who's
say,
gonna take the time
I'm
to-
still gonna.
I'll intervene and stop Ryuki from attacking.
And I was actually gonna cast Calm Emotions.
Okay. So, is there a save versus that?
Charisma.
Ooh. Alright.
And you can choose to fail if you want.
That is correct. So, if you choose to, you can slip out of this rage.
I want to, but I also want to keep this interesting, so I'm going to roll and see what happens.
Okay.
God damn it. God damn it.
Oh my god, he actually saved.
Okay.
I'm also going to actually, I'm going to roll, like, what is it? A perception? Because, I'm going to see if Reiki's going to try to attack Hal for, like, grabbing at him. Like, trying to stop him.
I guess perception is more like you see him coming, or you want I guess, why are you trying to stop him? Because he's trying to stop you from...
Or like a wisdom or save
So-
or something like that? I don't know.
Insight, I think, would be more...
Insight.
Like you're trying to determine his intentions, like if he's trying to stop you or not.
Ooh. Do you think Reiki would understand?
Between the calm emotions that's washing over you and the insight, the rage that's inside you, I would say it would probably play out something like this. Hal, make me like a grapple check. So it'd be athletics.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know it's not very good, but again, it makes for drama.
I mean, it's better than some of my stuff.
Ryuki,
It's a class.
Oh, jeez.
make me an athletics or acrobatics, but in this case, it's going to be at disadvantage because you have so many things affecting you all at once. Okay, so Hal, you do get a hold of Ryuki. Kind of sees you coming, you being his friend and companion. He kind of thinks about it for just a second, and then you can see that wild look in his eyes as you kind of come in. He tries to move. He's just a little too slow. You're able to put your martial arts to use and get him in a lock that's essentially kind of holding him at bay, even though he has great strength. You kind of use that to your advantage. He's just frothing at the mouth as Shizuka is just trying to talk him off the ledge, so to speak.
Can I move in and grab him around the legs to make sure that he's not trying to wiggle his way free?
You can make an athletics at advantage, just because of so much that's going on here.
Just everybody's piling on him.
Great. So,
there we go.
so you kind of work your body in there. You kind of grab him half by the leg as Ryuki's just trying to move forward to swing his sword at anything that he can find. He's partially dragging you a couple feet across. So what we're gonna do at this point?
Working.
So at this point, like while that madness is going on, Shizuka calls out to the guy marked in green
Yes.
and tells him, "Help your ally and move."
Interesting.
Isao will reach
That's
into Ryuki's mind, speak to him telepathically,
Okay. What do you say?
and calm down, brother. The fight is over. And I use his native language if he has one.
It'd be
Right,
common, I believe.
His only language is common.
Haha, I speak your native language. How about that?
All right. So, let's see. You're trying to basically persuade him. I'm going to give you definitely advantage.
Okay.
3 people on him.
Yeah, essentially. I mean, he's a mad bull.
Just play the calming sound of waves crashing on the beach for him.
What, ASMR?
Ryuki, again, your companion Hal has you in a partial lock. You're dragging the tiefling across the floor. The cleric is trying to calm you with her divine magics. Isao taps into your mind, just trying to calm you down. A few minutes go by as you're just raging, but the storm subsides. You are able to come out of this rage. Shizuka, back to your point. As you kind of try to convince the guy marked in green, he fights it for a little bit, but seeing everything that's going on, he will assist his companion and move him to safety. You guys have successfully parlayed here.
Question about the spell, because it's active for 10 minutes. Could I like shrink the spell aside, the aura effect? So like they could approach without getting hit by fairy lightning.
You could also just drop concentration.
I think she wants to keep the spell up, though.
Yeah, this is just insurance.
I would say there's probably not a good way to do that.
And you only choose the creatures when you cast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could back away.
All right.
You could. I mean, you'll try to quote unquote milk the spell a little bit.
Yeah.
So these shades, they're hesitant to talk to you, but you're gonna learn a little bit about their backstories. We'll just kind of gloss over it. We can go over it a little deeper if you guys truly want the RP here. But you will find out that each of these characters, sometimes in pairs, sometimes in threes, are from several of the villages that you have met. You'll find out they were real people. They had real lives. Their lives were taken from them, and the last thing that they remember were being subservient to Kosui.
At the mention of the name, like Shizuka actually she grits her teeth and just looks very annoyed.
Okay. Now with your teeth, you have the kitsune type kind of fangs, the large incisors.
Yeah. At that point, Shizuka just like pinches like the bridge of her nose and just says, "So, do you recall your names? Anything about yourselves?"
They recall bits and pieces from their lives. You know, one named Hanzo will tell he was the blacksmith at Shizuoka. You'll find another one, Yoshida. He was a farmer from Akita. You'll find bits and pieces of their lives before they were stripped. You'll find, unfortunately, they don't have all of their memories. They will impart with one thing. As you guys are, again, setting forth on your adventure, I'm assuming you guys will probably take a short rest here, but they will impart a little bit of information. You will find yourself at a crossroad. It is a trap. Do not enter.
So both ways are
So
a trap?
neither left nor right.
So just back. Okay.
I don't know, perhaps it's a riddle, perhaps they don't have all the information, but again, you will find yourself at a crossroads. Do not enter. It's a trap.
How do we free you from your bonds?
Deeper down, Master is... He kind of winces at that word. It leaves a bad taste in his mouth now. Is preparing the final ritual. Stop it. You will free us. We will watch your backside.
Which way down?
Essentially, they're going to tell you if you go back to the second pit, head south. I'll just ping it on. Yep, right there.
I knew
Got
I
it.
saw something over there.
South from there, they're saying.
That is
Yeah.
correct.
At this point,
I'll go scout it out.
Okay. So, are you guys taking a short rest here?
well, while resting, Shizuka's actually taking time to think of something. Like, she's trying to think of a way to properly send, like, these souls off. Like, anything short of a...
Religion.
A religion check?
Yep.
Alright.
Slow down, Esau.
No.
God damn it.
Gotta go fast.
It's hard because, I mean, you're trained to fight the darkness, but as far as this is high level magic. This is arcane. This is outside of your realm.
Well,
Yeah, 'cause, like,
Shizuka is
Arcane's
trying
not the
to-
exact word that I was looking for. Not arcane in the sense of arcane versus divine. Arcane as in,
Arcane
like,
as in strange.
yes, thank you.
Hard to parse.
Occult.
Nothing short of a funeral rite, which is what Shizuka's thinking of doing for all of them, but that would take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I mean, they did.
How?
Well, because the thing is, while they're under a funeral rite, they cannot be brought back without any means short of a wish.
Shizuka, I hate to be an asshole here, but I think I think those rights should wait until after we kill Kosui.
Yeah, we've got objective to do.
We're also on desecrated ground, so it would be more difficult to perform any kind of religious ceremony.
You would think that it's beyond you. Maybe a group of priests might be able to do something, but you alone, there's just too much darkness, too much evil in this place. But good ideas.
I do think we should have a short rest though.
All right, so let's do this. I need more water, so let's take just a quick few-minute break or whatever. Let's roll your hit points and stuff as you guys will be able to heal up. Don't forget Song of Rest.
Yeah.
Recover your stuff that you need. These shades, again, they fulfill their bargain. They watch your backs as you guys sleep. So we'll pick it up here in just a couple minutes.
So
While we're resting, Ryuki is going to walk up to Shizuka and pull on one of her ears and be like, "Where'd you get the ears from?"
And you'll hear Shizuka, I was born with those, they're sensitive, stop, stop, stop! And she tries to slap your hand away.
Why did you think it was necessary to hide them?
I don't know. Well,
Did
have
you see
seen-
how all these guys reacted?
Yeah, stop, stop, let go, let go.
Didn't
Ow.
mean to pull that one. Right, Helix, yeah.
Besides, I thought it would be fun to see how long we could get away with it.
well, clearly was able to get along.
Met us.
I thought foxes were inquisitive.
We literally would never have noticed.
Here's the thing.
Literally.
And about that inquisitive thing, you're thinking cats, and why do you think they die so often?
Wow. Yeah.
For real though, it just would have attracted more attention. And like I said before, I hate having all eyes on me.
Same. I mean, do you see the color of the hair? And her hair is naturally white. This gets enough attention as it is.
You could wear a hat.
Do you know how uncomfortable that gets? Like, imagine.
Wear a hat with
You could
little
wear
ears
a
in it.
really, You could wear a really tall hat.
That attracts attention.
I'll be right
I
back.
don't know.
I'm going to have a
Okay, to be fair, real quick, I'm fairly certain Ricardo just motions to himself. I'm fairly certain they'll be distracted by this.
The singing horn.
Yeah, but
Singing Red Man with blue hair. Thank you very much.
Also,
yeah, but fuck you.
And horns.
All right, after a second.
I'm gonna go have a smoke.
This is the hat you could wear. Incognito.
Is this what I think it is?
Oh my god, I love it.
Yes. God damn
The
it.
fox in the hat. So I was gonna say, thoughts on getting down to Kosui?
Kill
Kill the
everything in
fucker.
our way.
Well, kill everything in the way, obviously, but with College of Whispers, the Mantle of Whispers that I have, I technically gain.
The shape.
I gain their shape, but I also gain some of their knowledge.
Alright. But do
Uh,
you gain the ability to act like them?
Yes, actually.
Now the question is, can you act like them?
Yes, I can.
Can you act like them?
Oh, me personally, no, but the character can.
Alright.
Yeah, Mantle of Whispers Bard, or College of Whispers Bard is fucking weird. Because you
I'm
get.
honestly surprised you went with Whispers and not with...
So, as we went. I wasn't entirely clear on what we were doing, and I saw Whispers and I was like, that seems cool. It now occurs to me I probably should have been Lore. Or Valor.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
My question is, why did you guys keep the fact that you were foxes hidden until now?
There's the whole shtick against yokai and all that. So,
I mean-
you know.
We were literally helping a village of
Of
foxes.
Katsuna.
Well, yeah, I considered dropping the guys then and there, but, you know, shit happened. So, didn't really have time.
Yeah, well, I don't know, like, sometimes in life, if you kind of put off responsibilities and then you have to face them, so to speak,
Pay the piper, as
it can
were.
be very difficult. You know, as time passed, like, you know, if we didn't reveal at that point, you know, what are they going to think now, you know, that we held off for so long? If that makes sense.
That
Yeah.
maybe they'll try to murder us the whole time.
All right,
It would,
everybody
Oh,
healed
we
up,
wanted
ready
to-
to go?
I think
Um,
still AFK.
yeah.
Okay.
Anyone tap?
Who?
Dakota. By the way, if I wanted you guys to die, I literally could have just commanded you to walk off a cliff.
I mean, we get saved.
That's
against
not the
that.
way command works, but okay.
At that, and we get saves.
All right.
Oh, cool. That also means my Bardic Inspiration's all back again. Dear
Yes.
God, I love that.
And AC reset. All right, so I'm gonna just kind of pre-position you guys a little bit.
You want to preposition us?
Yes. Which is funny because somebody said iambic pentameter earlier.
I had nothing else to do for, like, hey, I've got to make you more powerful by Bardic Inspiration. Here, have sick rhymes. But, like, classy and old school. I don't know, is iambic pentameter still used by anyone?
I
Yes.
have no idea.
Your mom when I'm banging her. She loves that funky rhythm.
That funky music, white boy.
And we're banned. Okay. I'm sure Makoto will catch up shortly. So, let's put you guys back into exploration mode.
Man, these load screens take forever.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Does everybody have their torches and everything set appropriately?
Issa's gonna relight his lantern.
And that is 30 foot, correct?
Right.
Wow. Very powerful torch.
If I have my torchlight on, I'm clearly not sneaking.
Yep, understood.
But what if it's a stealthy torch?
There's lights, like, at the end of the hall.
That is correct.
I send back the signal that it's fine to advance.
You already see people emerging out of the hallway,
Hi.
having completely ignored the idea of.
What?
All right, as you guys move into this small kind of antechamber, you will see a door off to the west and another door to the south.
Do you think this is the crossroads, or no?
No, this is not a crossroad.
Two torches dance at the southern end there, kind of lighting your path. The hallway to the west seems to be dark, but there's some sort of placard that appears above the door.
Does it say Batman?
No. It says it's a like a wooden sign that's been affixed to the top of the door, and carved very crudely are the words, "Do not enter."
So it could very well be bathroom.
I mean, it says do not enter.
I think we should enter.
I think I'll ignore it. Wait, no.
Again,
You
you
want me
guys,
to go check it out?
you kind of think back. Didn't they warn us?
That there was, you come to a crossroad, it's a trap.
It's a trap.
Do not
Do
enter.
not enter.
It's a trap. They specifically said that.
Could it be that literal?
Maybe the do not enter is the way we're supposed to go.
I'll play Lou. Where'd you guys go?
Okay, do you all
I'm
want me
just
to
looking
go
for the
check it out?
bathroom,
Do you want me to go check it out in disguise and see what happens?
I mean, if it's a trap, I don't think a disguise is going to stop it from activating.
What do you guys do?
If it's an ambush, the disguise will come.
I mean, an ambush is technically a trap.
Also, is this actually crossroads?
I mean, it's like half of one.
Kinda, yeah.
It's is that a door next to a cell?
Yes, there is a door leading to the south. It seems to be a strong, sturdy iron door.
Is
That
there a
will open
placard
it.
on that one?
There is not. Only the two not lanterns, sconces, the torches, light your path.
Raggy is going to look at Hal and just say heads or tails.
As
If
they're
you
doing the
will
heads and
wait a
tails,
moment.
Issa will open the southern doors.
Okay.
I'm calling tails.
Well, the Sal's already doing something.
And you
Eh,
guys
let's
couldn't
go
wait.
anyway. Let's see what happens.
Uh,
Or Shizuka.
Better.
Go ahead, Shizuka.
More snake. Why did it have to be snakes?
We like snakes. Come on.
so
What were you gonna say anyway?
look at the chat. while you guys were all talking.
Okay, as you guys were deciding.
Does my detect magic sense anything?
You're getting a strong sense from both. What's the range on it? 60 foot?
Let me check for you. 30. And this also lasts for 10 minutes. So let me pull up an aura.
You feel magic from the west. A faint aura of magic to the south.
So after that green circle is my...
Yep, I see it.
range.
Yeah, the south kind of looks like a trap. There's blood everywhere.
To be fair, there's blood pretty much everywhere anyways.
We are in an entire building made out of corpses.
So from here...
A little
there's
bit of
strong
leakage is
sense-
to be expected.
Oh god. So from here is the even stronger sense, from here is the weaker sense.
From where you're standing now, yes.
And at this point, Shizuka will speak up and just say, I don't know what's down there, but I'm getting a strong sensory reading from this room right here.
Yeah, a
That's
stronger
probably-
sense.
That's probably our trap.
Yeah.
Or it's the giant magic. Well, one floor down is the giant magic.
Right. I mean, that could be our way down, but I'm gonna stay over here.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, as you move south, you can definitely detect magic from the southern room as well. It's getting stronger. As you get closer to the doors, it's even stronger than what it was to the west.
Shizuka will hold up, stop.
I believe you guys will all see the large statue, not slightly off center in the room. At first glance, you will see that it looks exactly like someone that you've met. It is a large statue of Kosui. It stands about 18 foot tall in this room. It seems to be brandishing some sort of sword in its left hand.
Out of character. Not to be that guy, but this seems like the trap of the statue comes alive and beats us to death with a fucking sword.
You mean like the Resident Evil 4 thing?
Yeah,
Where you
like
get
the
chased?
Resident 4 thing.
Fucking
Goes by,
cells.
you know.
Fucking
Yeah.
cells are.
While they're all discussing that, Isao is going to take a dash action and move through.
At this point,
Okay, go ahead and move your character.
Comedic timing is all off.
Okay, very good.
we tend to do that. Shizuka will actually call out and say, hold up, oh, there he goes. I was gonna say, the scent of magic is stronger here, but...
Probably to make you think to go into the do not enter room.
probably.
Okay.
Hey Sal, are you dead yet?
With preternatural speed, Sao just kind of hop skips and away as he dashes through the room. Nothing really happens per se. Sao, as you get to the southern edge, you can see these smaller, kind of demon-esque statues that kind of, I don't know, set off this area, and you can see another set of iron doors to the south. You can see a faint blue magical aura bouncing off of it.
That does not look like the way down, but you never know. I'll investigate the gargoyles real quick, see if they're traps or set to shoot people.
Perception.
Wouldn't it be? Yes.
It's perception.
Perception to see if it is trapped. As you're kind of taking the time to examine these, you're going to notice one thing right off the bat. The mouths of these demon-esque statues seems to be hollow. Roughly about 3 inches in diameter.
I stick my hand in my non-shooty hand, my left hand.
Okay.
You got a small
When you
fucking hand.
pull your hand out, Nothing happens, obviously, when you stick it in. But when you pull your hand out, you can feel a bit of residue that's on your hands. A fine layer of black soot now covers. Do you have gloves?
No.
Okay, so a fine layer of, which appears to be soot, covers your fingers.
Well, that's not good.
What isn't?
I let them know that, yes, the gargoyles shoot fire.
Well, then you might not want to stand in front of it.
This house suddenly gets blasted by a fireball.
I made my movement. I can't do anything else. I'm out of actions.
What are the rest of you doing?
I'm headed in. Fuck it.
Okay. What do you want to look at? What are you doing besides just moving in?
I'm gonna examine the statue.
Okay. Make me a perception check.
What is it?
This Kosu guy is really humble, isn't he?
Just a
Alright.
minute.
Oh, I guess I'm going in.
And at this point, like Shizuka's like, she growls, I'm tempted to shatter it.
We'll guard the door. Yes.
Makoto, as you're examining the statue, you're going to find a small area of inscription. It's very easily overlooked. I have now shown it to all players. It reads, "Glory be to mother and father. Love thy true sister. Death to the half-kin. Liars, traitors, thieves. Speak not their names."
Hey, Richado.
Yo,
I don't think he likes you.
why is that?
Read this.
Or maybe he just has a really big problem with, step siblings.
Huh.
No, I think
What are you saying, he
it's
wants-
the Pantheon.
But who's his true sister?
Probably that corpse we found in the earlier.
The tomb we found.
You do not recall a name on that crypt.
Nobody
What
said
are
anything.
the half-kin?
I think it's the prime deities. Nobody say their names.
What? Which ones?
At that
Lose.
point,
Oh, it's
Lou goes, "I don't get it."
that's fine. Just keep up with us.
Lou just like bursts through the door, shouting the Pantheon.
Lubo, just refer to everybody.
He leans up against the wall and starts sharpening his halberd.
What? Do you not have a whetstone?
Got it in my hand.
He's leaning against the wall, using his hands to sharpen his halberd.
Oh. This is the front of Kosui, correct?
That is correct. You can see his grim visage, almost staring down at you, sneering.
Could I look over the statue to see if there's anything about it other than like this cryptic inscription?
Yeah, perception.
What the hell?
Unfortunately, no. It's very well made. You will notice that the sword in its hand is made of metal and has been set into the poured and carved stone structure.
Raigi's gonna check the ground in front of him for any traps, and he sees nothing.
I mean, nothing other than what Asao had already pointed out.
Raigi's gonna take a step forward then.
Okay, nothing happens.
Cool. He is going to try to open the doors.
Okay, when you try to open the door, make me a wisdom save.
Ooh, this is gonna be bad.
Oh, unless it's one of those doors again.
Oh, that's a great save.
Right?
That's worrying.
You feel something wiggle and worm its way first at your ear, then into your temple, into your mind. It's too much to bear all at once as you take 7 points of psychic damage. you instantly let go of the door.
What in the hell's is that?
At that point, the sense of magic is strongest here, correct?
Yes, you feel the strongest magic coming from presumably from the door to the south. However, you do still feel the other essences of magic throughout the room.
Don't touch the door.
I mean, that would have been nice to know before I touched it.
You ran ahead.
I mean, we
Wait.
have other options for opening the door that don't involve touching it.
Can you dispel it?
We also have other options with doors.
I have a third option here.
Ricardo just holds the ball of fire in his hand. Technically,
I mean, I can do that too.
No, I meant the other door.
Which one?
Back
The
the
do
one
not
we're
enter.
supposed to enter.
one. Because I mean, what if Kursui expects us to follow instructions? So clearly we can't pick this door. But then he could also expect us to expect.
Ricardo's just.
You all want to step back while I blast the door?
Hang on.
You're
Before we
blasting
go
the
blasting
metal
the
door.
door. Before we go blasting the door. What happened to Ryuki?
He
You can
got
see
hit
him
for-
wince in pain.
Okay. So
Whether or not he
I
describes
would-
that is up to him.
Reiki just walks off, rubbing the ear that it felt like it went in through.
I thought Susano liked lightning.
So
Wasn't
you were saying
lightning.
it's. Ricardo's just gonna turn to
All right.
Suzuki.
So, the statue, its right arm, moves up in a 90-degree. It is now parallel with the floor. You can see its fingers spread.
Oh dear.
You sow, you idiot.
I was just testing a theory.
What did the sound do?
I spoke a name.
He
Why?
triggered Broly.
God damn it.
It's not moving more.
Stop talking.
Stop testing theories without warning us. We're locked in, aren't we? Or is this door still open?
The one to the north?
Open.
No, it's technically closed.
Oh, is it?
Get back here.
Fucking hell, Zasao. Why?
At this point, Shizuki just like slaps Isao.
You didn't hear the door close when he spoke that name. You guys just didn't notice that it was shut. But perhaps, maybe he did spring a trap. Maybe he's working
Now we're
against
doing
you.
Well, first she answers her child's question with a most likely, and she just slaps Isao over the head.
I use my 1,000 steps.
You almost got denozoed.
Al's gonna inspect the snake that he's in front of.
Okay.
Right? Reiki's gonna poke the sword the statue's holding.
At this point, just because it's already been pointed out, you're going to notice something very similar. The mouth of this asp is open. As you inspect it, you will find more of that black soot inside.
Don't like this.
Well, I mean, since we're already checking, might as well check the dragon over here.
Isao, try opening
Same.
the door.
Okay.
The door to the south.
Yes. Richado's been trying something, so you might as well attempt to open it.
Of course.
I would myself, but unfortunately, I need to keep playing. Otherwise, counter trope stops working.
Isao steals himself and goes to open the door.
Can you throw up counter charm for me?
Sure thing.
Because I think that's a bardic ability, right? Okay.
Yes, it is.
Frightened or charmed.
I'm going. It might only be for.
All right. Isao,
But I'm willing.
make me a wisdom save at normal. There is no advantage.
Okay. I'm trying to think of something for 1 second. No, that's a different ability. Okay.
You feel as you touch the door again something writhing, wriggling. It penetrates your nostril, moves up your sinus into your head. You kind of shake it off, but you will take 2 points of psychic damage.
Of course.
Well, it was worth a shot.
And Shizuka calls out, "How do you feel?"
You obviously let go of the door, but not in a great haste. But your instincts kind of set in, and you remove your hand from the door.
Seems Ricardo's song didn't work. Still locked.
She turns to Makoto. "Can you dispel that?"
No. I was just gonna blast it.
You know, I'm up for. Wait.
Can you dispel?
All right, blast it.
All right. Everyone take cover. She calls out to these guys in the back.
And as always.
What?
And she'll just be like, "No, Lou, come with me."
No. Go ahead. Make your roll to hit.
Eldritch Blast. I would have laughed so hard if it crit.
Roll damage. Alright. As you fire off this bolt, it strikes against the door. The magic ripples as the blast kind of fades in and around and is completely dissipated.
Well, I tried.
Shizuka, come check this door up here. See if this has
Those
some-
of you that are standing within 15 foot of any of these statues, their eyes
goddamn.
light up.
I think that did something.
How do we turn off the eyes? Why did that one move?
I was like, what is that there?
Shizuka, you check this top door for any magic if there's anything left on your deck.
I still have like a few minutes left.
Okay.
Check this upper door for magic. We might be able to go back the way we came still, if it's not too late.
Am I getting a read?
As you inspect the door, you can tell that it is magically sealed, although you do not see that blue aura coming off.
And she'll relay this information to Hal. It is sealed. I don't know how much force it'll take to pry it open.
Should have went to the bathroom.
You know, they said "do not enter." Maybe they meant literally just take the "do not enter" door.
It could be. They could be trying to pull a trick on you, but you guys think that they were probably telling the truth.
Well, but they were also incredibly vague. They could have been saying that this was the trap and we should follow the do not enter path, or that the other one, the do not enter, was the truth and was the trap.
Quandaries,
True.
quandaries.
See,
I
here's
just want
the
to say
thing.
the names.
Don't you dare. I will literally kill you.
What names do you want to say?
All the names. No.
I'm tempted to agree with Asal at this point, because we're just gonna end up. We're gonna
Jeez.
just end up exhausting our spells, and then we're gonna be stuck in here, say the names, and then just get murdered by whatever stupid trap it is.
Here's the thing. I have Dispel Magic, and I can dispel this. But the thing is that burns up another 3, and I'll only have 1 left after that. So-
I'm wondering if it's a sort of lock, a puzzle, or if it's an actual statue that's going to murder us.
It's going to go inspect the door and not touch it, but see if there's any markings on it.
Perception.
Alrighty. Nobody do anything while I'm doing this. Looking at you, Azal.
From what you can tell, it looks like an iron door, but the way that the magic is kind of cascading off of it, it is probably obscuring some of your vision.
You know, do we want to see if I can gain any information off the guy that I captured?
Go ahead.
I am going to take the form of the shadow of the soldier.
And you regain what, his memories, or?
I regain basically casual information from what it said. Let me repost it.
No secrets, anything that would be in a normal conversation for that person. How are the kids? What's your wife doing? Not the neighbor, Bob.
I mean, my thought kind of is it's at the DM's discretion, and normal conversation would be with people in here.
So
maybe
most of the information is going to be not helpful, really, in this situation. However, you do recall a memory of Kosui walking this way. No one else was allowed to come this way.
So Ricardo is going to relay that Kosui was the only one who came this way. So I'd say that's pointing us this is the right way in some form or fashion.
And how do we bypass it?
Hold on. I might have an idea.
Alright.
Hal's going to go stand in front of the statue and recite, I will boil the seas, reducing to salt. I will rain 1,000 arrows, blotting out the sun. I will drain all the light from the moon, leaving it a decaying husk. Anything to bring back my dear sister.
As you kind of recite that incantation, nothing happens.
Damn.
Worth a shot.
Yeah, definitely was worth a shot. Since Kosui is the only one who comes back here, I would say that the speak not their names is probably a very specific, it will murder them.
Or it's his password.
Alright then. Feel free to test it. We'll just be standing over here.
Going over what we know of Kosui. He has never lied to us.
Right.
That's true.
That is 100% correct.
He's told half-truths, but never a lie.
This is the way Kosui goes. The sign on the other side was telling the truth. That means this is also telling the truth.
Speak not. But how do we leave?
Presumably, we speak the sister's name, which we don't know.
Oh!
And at this point,
What's the name of the fourth?
Suga will approach Richado and say, does that man have any memories of Kosui's mumblings? Like, did Kosui mumble a name or anything?
Ricardo's going to sit down under the sconce and
make an insight at disadvantage.
Alright. Lovely. Good.
Actually, I was actually gonna do something to that to help you.
I mean, I crit failed.
Yeah, I don't think you can help in that instance. Nothing.
Yeah.
Just rambling. It's a jumbled mess of memories. Unfortunately, you just can't bring anything to surface.
You just hear him mumbling something about getting milk. You have no idea what the fuck.
Moldy bread for 3 days.
Yeah, pretty much. And then when he comes back out of his trance, he's just like, "No, I've got nothing."
Look around for inscriptions, I guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull on this wall sconce as I get up.
It will detach from the torch will detach from the sconce if you wish. and you could carry it around.
Oh, I was actually pulling on the sconce itself.
Yeah,
See.
it's affixed to the wall. You think if you were strong enough, maybe you could yank it off.
Well,
Not
This isn't Scooby-Doo.
hey, you never know.
Mikoto's just gonna address the statue.
Okay. A few minutes are going to go by before you address the statue. The mouths of these statues, they start to light up a little bit. Deep down inside, you can see what appears to be a pilot light of sorts.
I guess we have to do something, otherwise we die.
Might as well.
Hey, Kosui. You never did tell us your sister's name.
You
No,
do
we
not
didn't.
get a response from the statue.
I'm going to repeat the name I said, see if it activates anything.
And that name was?
Susano.
Unfortunately, nothing happens.
Good. Let's see. Do we agree? Say the names.
Might as well at this point.
Yeah, I'm up for saying them because I'd rather go out either quickly or and not waiting to burn to death.
Of course.
Yeah.
Who's going to be the brave individual? And
I'm
what
gonna
do
be
you say?
Dick. I'm gonna be Dick and mention Inari first.
Okay.
Figures.
When you mention that
Oh,
name,
fuck you.
nothing happens.
Yeah, I didn't think so. He doesn't care about my patron. I see how it is.
Oh, but he gets pissed off at my patron, sure.
Let me think. What is the symbol? The other symbols?
Yeah, what was the one that started with the M? I can never fucking remember that.
Your character would know. Mikaboshi.
Mikaboshi.
You utter the name Mikaboshi. The light that is within the statues gets brighter. The room warms up a few more degrees.
I don't think it likes that.
Oh, he doesn't like Mikaboshi, huh? Figured he would.
Rachado's just kind of like looking for a place that's not gonna get him killed immediately.
Reiki stands confidently in the middle of the blood spatter.
Fair enough.
Mother and father.
I can only think of two.
Amaterasu?
No, technically that would be one of their daughters.
Does anything happen when he mentions that?
Mentions what?
Never mind.
Matarasu.
You guys said Amaterasu?
Yeah.
Technically that would be a sibling, but
When that word is muttered, his right hand clasps the other end of the sword. It raises it high as though it is going to deliver a mighty chop directly in front of the statue.
Nope.
Oh! Come on! Yo, everyone get out of the fire glide.
Now,
And the thing is, like, Shizuka's mumbling to herself. The only thing that would be a mother in this case is she looks at Hal. Like, should I say her name?
Just do it.
I don't
Would
know.
be Izanami.
When you mutter that name, things in the room change. The warmth that you were feeling suddenly decreases. The lights in the statues go cold.
How odd.
Alright, well that's the mother. Who's the father?
The father would be Izanagi.
When you mutter that name, the statues light up. Flame erupts from them. Don't move.
Okay, he doesn't like them. Good to know. Makes sense. Considering that Izanami's the goddess of the underworld.
I don't think anybody is actually... Okay, so with a little imagination, a line from each of these 8 statues, a single pulse of flame erupts across. Yes, exactly. However, the characters are positioned thus, as everyone is going to avoid the flames. Their eyes burn hot. The room instantly gains about 10 to 15 degrees. Characters might start sweating a little bit.
Can I roll a religion check to see if I can determine what other goddesses of the pantheon he could be referring to, especially in regards to the family of Izanagi?
What about Tsukiyomi?
When you say that name, the magic fades from the door. It opens. Kosui, the statue, looks down as though someone was in front, gives a churlish smile, and reverts back to its original position.
Oh,
Now, do you think he talks to his own statue?
Yes.
yeah.
That wouldn't surprise me at this point.
Real quick, the fire's out, right?
Yes, the room essentially resets.
Okay.
So it was a fake out. Got it.
But then...
Was it
at
a
this
lie?
point, Shizuka's now very confused because, as a cleric, she would be expected to know the pantheon, but she can't. With that religion check, would she know if Tsukiyomi had any other siblings other than like,
Yes.
the main 3?
The main 3. You also know that there was one of the firstborn of Izanami and Izanagi. A mutated mess that was basically discarded from history.
Which that would be.
Kosui?
No.
Data not found.
Kosui is very much male, though he is slightly effeminate.
That would have been Mikaboshi, wouldn't it have been?
Mikaboshi
No,
is not a sibling.
Oh, I get it.
Oh, I
get it.
see.
I
Now
get
I
it.
see. Okay.
Say the names of the true, like the actual. Don't say the half-kin names. The ones we
So
mentioned
the
were
thing
not
is, like,
half-kin.
I kind of know who the child is. Their very firstborn. And and just to clarify, this is the child that did not kill Izanami. This was literally their very first.
Let's
That-
leave the room before we say names.
Well,
Okay.
it's already been reset.
So, the doors are going to open before you. We're going to pause right here. This will give me a chance to set up the next little scenario. So, very good. One good takeaway. This would be the first instance that you would believe that perhaps Kosui was lying. In fact, maybe 2 instances if you believe the other door.
But the other door said do not enter.
I
Honestly,
know.
We were
I thought he was
supposed to
just
go
trolling
that.
us.
We were
DM
supposed to.
DM may or may not be fucking with you.
Well, no, because the dude that Rachado brain eated said that Kosui was the only one who ever went this way.
As I do want to do one last thing. I know Lou is not here. I want to do a group insight check. And then I will reveal a little more knowledge as you guys put your heads together.
Okay.
Group insight. Pretty good.
Ooh,
Yeah,
not
that is
starting out
be
good.
everywhere.
What do we have?
Jeez,
Oh.
no.
Yeah, Hal and Shizuka. Okay, so
Just made up for it.
12, 35, 46, 70. Not including Rubu.
okay, and I removed his total op. So here's what you're going to glean from this information. Again, taking an account of all the names that you said and the interactions of the statues within. So I'll lay the cards on the table as you guys probably would understand them. When you said the mother's name, it seemed to have a beneficial effect. When you said the name that you thought was the father, very bad things happened. When you said, in here, he says, death to the half-kin, liars, traitors, thieves, do not speak their names. There are 3 listed. You said 3 names. This perhaps means something. You might not have all the pieces, but I feel that you guys have enough to kind of put something together.
I think I've got it.
I think I got it too.
Yeah, pretty much what Ryuki just said. That's what I was thinking too.
So.
But if he is who I'm thinking that he is, that is interesting. It would make sense given all like the. Actually, would.
He did call himself a god.
Yeah.
Possible he's a demigod and is trying to.
No, here's the thing: if he is fully related to Izanami and Izanagi, he is a full god. But the thing is,
no, that you're missing it. He's related to Izanami, not Izanagi.
Then who's the father?
but here's the thing: since we said the name Tsukiyomi and it was a full reset, Tsukiyomi is a child of Izanagi.
Tsukiyomi was not a full reset. That was when the statue. Well, let me say that. That was the third name that you had mentioned. The door opened and the room reset.
Because like Izanami cooled thing, mentioning Izanami and Tsukiyomi cooled them down, but mentioning Izanagi caused the room to flare up. Mentioning Susano. And
Materasu
caused either the room to heat up or the statue to react.
Correct. The central statue reacted on all three of those names.
Which, given the relation with those three, is that they're tied to like lightning, fire, light, that sort of thing. So they're all related to the light-sided aspect. When we look at Tsukiyomi and Izanami,
Tsukiyomi is the dark side.
Yeah, goddess of the moon and goddess of the dead. And the
so
fact
what other
that
dark side do we know?
the fact that he refers to Tsukiyomi as a sister would imply a relation between this sibling Tsukiyomi, Izanagi, and Izanami. Which that's why that's where I'm drawing a confusion right now.
We're saying that it's possible that Kosui is a bastard who was cast out.
And there is actually one being who fits that description perfectly.
Out of
Enlighten us.
Did you say that was a male or female child, or did you not mention?
I did not specify a gender.
I didn't ask you. I asked
Oh.
I'm sorry, was that question to me?
Yes, it was.
What was the question? Did I specify a gender
So
for...
the one of the first war you
was
said
female.
It was female.
Definitely female.
That would be the true sister.
Definitely not Kosui.
I mean, we still don't technically know.
I mean, Kosui could be trans.
Yeah.
Are you assuming his gender?
I'm not assuming any. I'm doing the opposite of assuming.
I know. This is fucking just making a terrible, terrible joke.
But it makes you guys
Are we
think,
assuming
which I
their
like.
privilege?
I mean, Ryuki isn't thinking. He's just gonna kill him. It doesn't really matter.
This is a taste of my political-esque campaign to come.
He is also a bastard, so the two of them are bastards of the same father, making them true siblings to each other, and the rest of the main pantheon, they're half-kin.
Okay. On an unrelated note, since session's over anyway,
Mm-hmm.
I have to know. I have to know. Did any of you suspect that? that reveal.
No.
I mean, no, but I also didn't care.
Same.
Oh, I know you.
Damn.
I know you would.
Fucking brutal.
I know you wouldn't fucking care. I was asking if anyone had an idea.
No. Part of me is still kind of like, so why exactly now?
Because we're. Well, here's a simple reason.